You might have to pay for this smoke. The last one was free smoke. They might have to pay for this smoke. Everybody got to hit that button for Buck City tonight. How about the murderer? What that? They gonna feel that though. They gonna feel this. So y'all, we live. We live. We live. Game room. Game room. Game room. Come on in. Get up. Pull up at the table. We got tables. We got chairs. Okay. We got what else? We got over there. We got a sofa. Sit down. This is how it is. Salute to What the Helly TV, WT Helly. You know what I'm saying? Buck City APBT Radio. These are dues being paid tonight. These are dues being paid tonight. So I need everybody to come in and pay their dues. Get the chat. Get ready to work. Get ready to listen to the work. Okay? We might not understand what we about to talk about, but some of us should. So if you wasn't on the back street, right? And this is where it's gonna get nasty at. If you wasn't on the back street, then maybe this game ain't for you. Okay? This is the game room. So, the chat up top, below, side to side. We're trying to make sure that the game is being laid and processed properly. Okay? So here we go. Are you dedicated to the process? The process is the game. The game is the game, and if you don't understand the game, you might not understand what I'm talking about. Okay? We're not gonna play no what dogs you running. That's over. You're talking like that, that's over. We're not talking about, I got game dogs. If you're talking like that, that game is over. Okay? You say, well, I got I got 15, 20 dogs, that game is over. Okay? You're talking about I got papers on my dogs and I do my own papers and I don't care about what they look like before. That game is over. If you're on here making pedigrees or online, that game is over. Okay? If you're going to a veterinarian and paying $300 and $400 vet bills because your dogs are not properly healthy, that game is over. If you're paying $300 and $400 for dog food and you only got one dog, that game is over. Okay? We're closing the gates on most of y'all. We're closing the gates on anybody who said, well, I like Red Boy Jocko and I like Bolio and I like Garner and I like Tombstone and I like Rascal. We're closing the door on y'all. This is the game room. Just sit down. Come in. I see you coming in here late. Sit down. Listen to this, man. This is the game room. So I'm not trying to proceed to see if you understand game. Either you're going to write the correct notes down and go out into the world and use the proper etiquette, or you're going to sit here, think about stuff that's not involved with the game, and still make dumb decisions and not prosper, not come up, not have anything that's profitable for your brain. Okay, so that's knowledge. If you didn't hear that game, it's called knowledge. That's what's profitable for your brain. Anyway, this game might not be for you. If you saying I missed all the wake and bake shows in January, and you didn't go back and watch them wake and bake morning shows, then this game might not be for you. If you haven't got over to Beer and Bulldogs and listen to Buck City give his storyline over there on Beer and Bulldogs, if you didn't go over and listen to that, this game might not be for you. If you haven't subscribed at least once or twice, come up, come down, typed in the chat, had some real kind of input on what's going on these channels, Game might not be for you. Okay, so we're circling around. See, Bucks spin the block every now and then, just for the slow folks. Okay, I'm not spinning the block no more. But it's time to run the right campaign. It's time to run the final campaign, and that's if you don't understand the game, this game might not be for you. Okay, APBT Radio. I need y'all to come on in. I need y'all to sit down. We're gonna get at it. Okay, we're gonna get at it, and we're not trying to bully nobody. We're not trying to say you ain't right. We're not trying to say you ain't wrong. But if you don't understand that this game is only built for certain people, well, then this game might not be for you. Now, if you ain't called in, if you ain't never typed in the chat, if you ain't never sent no money in, if you ain't bought no magazine, this game might not be for you. If you don't know who's in the chat all the time, if you don't understand this dog game ain't built for everybody, then this game might not be for you. You know, somebody come up to you, man, I'm on day 3, time in, 7:40 a.m. That's my first dog. My second dog in, time in, 8:30. That's starting to keep. That's work. Some of you might not know that that's work talk. Timeout gonna be 8:20 on him. We're gonna go till 9:05 on that second one. There's 2 dogs working, 2 separate hours. We got 25-minute intervals. We're checking heart rates. We're doing this situation like clockwork. So if you don't understand some of that, this game might not be for you. Okay? But no, come on in. Come on in. Everybody step in. They don't, even if you're late, come in. Just sit down. If you understand what's really going on, we're not running no food from 10 a.m. till 3 a.m. We're not running no food that whole first week. We're running straight up. You know, see, this is that game I'm talking about. What are you doing? If you don't know, this is that game we're talking about, and this game might not be for you. You know, when are you timing the empties? Are you timing the empties? Are you weighing the empties? Did you weigh what went in for the empty? Because the same things that go in don't always come out the same. Now, I don't know if you picked that one up either, because you're not going to weigh it and you're not going to find out what it is unless you understand the game. And this game might not be for you. Okay? So June 2nd, if we get the call for the tie, we're not worried about the first 4 weeks. Call me in 6 weeks. Did the money go through? Did this go through? Did that go through? This is how it really works. We don't care about who didn't understand the first, but I guarantee that the people who put in on the campaign, they understand who's running the front. Okay? So if you don't understand that we're all brothers of one, once the camp start, if you didn't have your own calendar, if you don't know time frames, if you don't have your own work schedule, well, then this game might not be for you. And this is not for 1 dog. This is not for 2 dogs. This is for the game. When you campaign something, that's like telling your family, hey, I'm gonna go buy a dog. Okay. Well, you just campaign, you're about to go buy a dog. What's your synopsis? How are you about to go about that? We've talked about this over and over and over. If you haven't watched 80% of all the Buck City videos, this game might not be for you. Okay? If you ain't had an accident in your life where you like, man, I wonder what would have happened if that dog and that other dog didn't have an accident, this game might not be for you. Okay? Now, there's people in the North that don't respect the South. There's people in the South that don't respect the North. Okay? The North game might not be for you. The South game might not be for you. We still got 2 coasts too, East and West. Are you able to survive with dogs up in that eastern corner? My Rhode Island dog men, my Connecticut dog men, that nasty Maine coming into the end of October. That game might not be for you. That nasty Texas heat. Woo! Nasty Texas heat. That game down there might not be for you. Some of you got to actually be bred into that. Some of you actually got to be born into that. You don't just pop up and say, this is what I'm going to do. That Arizona dog man heat. That's a nasty one. That game right there might not be for you. Okay? So let's make sure that you came in here with the camp. And your camp should have had him, maybe her, maybe them. But you can't come in here without no camp. That's like going to school and saying, I came here on the school bus, but the school don't even have buses. So right there, we understand where you stand at, okay? Because the campaign is already in focus once you step into this game, okay? So once you step into this game, you might find out this game might not be for you, okay? There's nothing wrong with saying it's not for you, okay? Now, I got Hmong friends, I got Russian friends, I got Japanese friends, and they'll say the same thing to you. This game might not be for you. In their language. They're saying the same thing to other people in their language because we've wasted too much time trying to give people the game about what they should already know, what they should already have experienced. It's almost like telling somebody, you came to school on the school bus and there ain't no buses. So this game might not be for you. Okay? Are you even involved in the game? This is where I wanted to start. Okay? So hold on. We're gonna run it like we supposed to run it. This is APBT radio. So the first one in was Blood, Thirst, AK Havoc, 360. He's running that deal. You know what I'm saying? We got Yay Rock. You know what I'm saying? Yay Rock in the building. We got Viking Family. Whoo! Yes, sir. We got Etched in Stone. Woo! That's a killer one right there. Etched in Stone. We're gonna make sure he stay in the stone. Because he's gonna last forever. Stone lasts forever. Number 2, that's the number 1 in the chat. Okay. He rocking. The musician. Quick. Is that Jenny? JJ? Okay, she rocking. The musician. You know what I'm saying? Who else up in this big bank? Big bank. We can double that down. You know what I'm saying? Big bank. But this game might not be for you. That's where we at tonight. That's where we at tonight. We even had the show with the African homeboys, across the ocean. They're saying it in their language too. This game might not be for you. That's what they're saying. Okay. The American Pit Bull Terrier is above and beyond what you can even imagine. It's above and beyond what you could imagine. Now, if you understand the game, if you know the game, well, then you know how much you got to imagine and you know where you got to go, how deep in the rabbit hole you got to go to get this. Because I can only take you so far, then you got to jump. The edge of the mountain is right here. You got to jump. Don't act like it's for you. Don't act like this is it's for the dog. No, it's for the game. We live and die for the game. Even if somebody called me and said, man, I got camp work. Well, send him through. Oh, I ain't got no food for him. Send him through. This is WEEN. Just send him through. Okay? We'll take care of all the other stuff later. But let's go ahead and get this camp work in. Okay? That's what you hear. And it doesn't matter what sport you talk about. It's all the same situation on the same game. This is why the game might not be for you. If you haven't competed before, well, you should have played table tennis. You should have played marbles. You should have shot some marbles. Should have played poker. You should have did something to at least figure out competition comes with the campaign. So your campaign, like I said before, follow the game. When you told your family you was going to get a dog, what family did you tell? Did you tell your homies? Did you tell your mans? Did you tell your female? Did you tell your kids? Did you supply the people that are going to hold you down when it's time for camp? The dog needs the camp. These aren't average dogs. This isn't an average situation. We don't want people acting like, oh, I went and got me a pit bull. Well, then what you going to do now? Because the game starts before you even say that. The game started with the campaign. So I need you guys to understand the game might not be for you. Now I'm in real time over here. So if it gets loud, just hold down. Don't worry about it. This is the game. This is what's going on. Don't run because you don't want the dog to run. We got criteria. We got stipulations. We got situations that even though they happen, they got to go down. So this game might not be for you. You might have said, "Oh, I got a dog from this kennel and that kennel." Well, are you representing that kennel or you representing you? Did you make up that decision before you bought the dog? Are you running their dogs? Are you running your dog? Are you running your blood? Are you changing the blood you got? Which direction you're going? These are things you got to make. You got to make these decisions in June. You can't get to September and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna switch it up now." No, this game might not be for you. Now, this is inclusive too. This is inclusive to the people that understand when I said the time in shit. I'm not trying to push no anthem. I'm not trying to push no separate agenda. Okay? I need you to push the point of I understand the game. Okay? That's the point at the end. But right now, this game might not be for you. Okay? So, dog time. We're gonna talk dog time right now. This is dog time. This is when you send the money in the buck. This is when you buy the t-shirts. This is when you get the magazine, volume 1, volume 2. This is when you send them information about what you want to do and what you want to put in the magazine to represent you because you know the game. Oh, hey, hush, hush, hush. But don't come up to the situation in the game and think you don't understand. So if you don't understand, this is what all these last shows he's done is for. Go back and just look at 100 shows. That's what this is why we need to break this down, because who can name their favorite 100 shows of Buck City APBT radio? Are you in the game like that? Are you here for the game? Are you some kind of sideways spectator? Well, I got a dog and I got a kennel and I got dude. We're done hearing this. We're trying to figure out why are you not in the game. We're trying to figure out which one are you in the game. We're trying to make sure that you got to play your position when you get in the game. Don't go worry about so and so do their job. No, we need you to be the best dog owner you can be. Now, don't act like you're a part of the game. This is where I need you to listen real quick, because this game might not be for you. You'll never be a part of the game. Those days are over. You can't be a part of the game no more. You're lost in hot sauce if you think you're going to be a part of the game. That's not what's going on. You need to reevaluate where you stand and where you sit. Point blank. You need to reevaluate where you stand and where you sit. Because there's not going to be any performance level. There's not going to be like, oh, this dog looks like this. Oh, I got the best confirmation. That shit. No. You're not going to be a part of the game. You can't be. You can't be. Most of us have made it so you can't be. You can get this game though. You can go back and watch 50 to 100 shows and get some of this game. But now, will you be a part of the game? Will you take the game for what it is? We're in real time. I don't have time to BS you. I have time to get what I'm doing done so I can keep going in the situation. Me and my camps are 30 years in. Altogether, we added up, we got 244 years of experience with dogs, period. Now, when we add it all up and we look around at each other, we see discipline, we see longevity, And ain't no quitters over here. Ain't no quitters over here. I need you to go back and add up your years and your camp and your peoples, because a lot of you forgot. You got to earn this. You got to earn some of this. Buck City just earned another patch. He just got another notch on the belt. If you guys ain't paying attention to the game, if you guys don't know the game, you guys were supposed to up your game because his game got elevated. What the hell, TV? He just elevated it again. He's going to keep processing the game for you. So one day, some of you guys will catch on. You'll take it and run with it, and you can add to the game. But don't think you're a part of the game. Please don't. Please don't. Get in the chat. Talk to each other. This is like being at a bar and somebody sitting over there. They don't say nothing to nobody. Well, he might be, you know what? I'm gonna leave it there. He might be, you know what. So what we're doing now is we got a chat room in the game room on What the Hell TV platform, orchestrated by the none other, one of the greats, one of our legends. If you guys don't see what's happening, Buck City. So I can't let you miss this game, even though you might miss it all, and this game might not be for you. We need you to understand that we gave it to you. Because I can give it to you, but what you gonna do with it? Are you gonna come back, regurgitate it, and say, "Hey, these are the pointers I think I need to go. I think I need to go over whelping. I think I need somebody to talk to me once again about puppies. I think I need somebody to talk to me about chain setups. I think I need somebody to talk to me about kenneling. Am I high off the ground? Am I gonna wash? Am I using what chemicals am I using?" If you need the game, listen. We got tables, we got chairs, we got desks, we got a couch over here. Sit down and listen. That's what's the worst thing about when you start giving people game is, are you gonna be here to listen? Okay? The time has come. So really, there should only be like 14 people. I wish there was only 14 people watching, right? Because this game might not be for you. You might even hear somebody say 2 cups of kibble, 2 ounces of cheese, 2 ounces of water, plus 4 ounces, 2 ounces of rice, and that's what we rocking with. That's where we at. Somebody might spit that to you, and somebody might miss it. And they might be like, "Yo, I wish somebody would tell me about feed and blah, blah, blah," but they're not paying attention to the game. The game is a part of what it's supposed to be. It's not a part of you. We want you to add in. We want you to be involved. We want you to come to the forefront and say, "This is what I can contribute." You can contribute, but you can't run it. You can't run it. It's not there to be ran no more. It's not a part of us no more. We're rebuilding it. We're restructuring it. We're putting different language in. We're implementing different techniques. We're going to make sure that the new American Pit Bull Terrier house is built stronger. It's built smarter. It's built with so much more education that there is no room for mistake if you get the game. If you miss the game, then it's okay. Come back for it. Look for it. It's here. You can. There's at least 14 people in the chat right now we can rely on for the game. Do you hear me? For the game. We're not going to play games with you and act like you're supposed to know. We know you don't know now. We know you don't know about hybrid vigor. We know you don't know about how good the dogs are now. We know you don't know about where to get good dogs from. We know you don't know about how to feed your dog. We know you don't know how to take a damn heart rate on a dog after it works. We know you. See, this is the game. We're trying to push you through the door, and we found out that you got your hands out stopping yourself. We've put numerous of channels, APBT channels up on this internet. And none of you guys have put it together. None of you guys figured it out and said, you know what? I know what we got to do. This is what we're doing. This is the game. So how are you going to add into it? Now, let's go over something real quick. Privacy. And I try to always make sure I talk about privacy when I get into the game room. Because what's said here stays here. What's said here stays here. Your man tell you something, your homegirl tell you something, let that be the only place it go. It don't need to go nowhere else. If it go anywhere else, it's your fault. It's your stupidity. It's you breaking the code. We're not gonna break code. We're not gonna break the rules that we set anymore. We're gonna put these like in the chat, my man, in stone. We're gonna put it in stone. Thou shalt not dry snitch. How about that? Buck City gave you that. Who bought a t-shirt? I hope somebody bought a t-shirt. I hope somebody is contributing to the new lingo. I hope somebody's applying themselves for the time that's made with the utensils that have been created. Thou shalt not dry snitch. So if you're not trying to figure out how we're moving in this game, if you're not trying to figure out how to apply yourself, if you're not figuring out what time frame you're working with, some of you are working with a couple years. Some of you guys are working with a couple months. I'm not sure if you guys are serious enough to work with a decade, because we talk about how much time you're going to put into the dog game. It takes a couple decades. Nobody's going to get it right the first year. Nobody's going to get it right the second year. If you get anything right the third year, it's probably because of all the camaraderie that you had and the knowledge that you grabbed and the studying you did to make sure you didn't lose out. Because that's what's going to happen. You're going to lose out. You're going to lose out on how good could I be with my dogs? How good are my dogs? Some dogs didn't even get a chance because somebody's ego got in the way, or somebody's mental health got in the way. Mental health is a real thing. But we're going to go hard body on you, because I need you guys to know that, hey, this game might not be for you. This game might not be for you. If you're talking about you got one dog and you can barely feed it, or you need somebody to help you with food and blah, 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 this game might not be for you, man. If you're talking about your girl's arguing with you, she don't want you to do this, she would, oh, the dog does, you spend all the time with the dog, this dog, hey, this game might not be for you. I want you to find your place. And you know what? Let me be honest. If you're on that other side of the tracks and you just can't run over here with the other ones, then just stay over there. Ain't no big deal. Just stay over there. But don't come over here talking about you running. Don't come over here talking about you in the marathon. Some of this game ain't for you. I owe myself to the game. You owe yourself to the game. As a collective, we owe the game. As a collective, we owe the game. Now, this game, and I'm going to say it again, I'm going to probably keep saying it all night. This game might not be for you, you know? And I didn't want to call out time frame on work, because most camps don't even have a schedule where they're going to clock in and clock out. Some people don't even know how they're going to upload their data inside some paper. I don't even see people using pencils no more. So I'm not trying to say anybody's on a better scale than nobody. But there is a place for there's a place and a purpose for everything. And right now, the American Pit Bull Terrier, we at the highest right now. Buck City just upped. He has upped the ante on the American Pit Bull Terrier and how the breed is looking. Okay. Now we could blow some people out the water with some numbers, but that's not the game. We need y'all to start blowing up yourselves. We need you to start taking your data. We need you to get serious. We need you to look at your dog and say, you know what? Let me put the bowl on the bottom stair, right? Let me put it on the first stair. Put 2 bricks, 1 brick on the left, 1 brick on the right. Put the bowl in the middle. Make the dog eat off the stairs and look at the dog's rib cage. Look at his tailbone. Look at his back. Look at his shelf. Let's look at the brisket while he's eating or she's eating. Let's look at the dog. That's how you get a good look at a dog. You put the bowl on the stairs and you try to, get that visual. Don't put the bowl on the floor. Don't put the bowl, you know what I'm saying? Give him some elevation. If he's a little taller, put it on the second stair. He'll reach in. He'll lean in. He'll even give you a better gait. He'll look better doing that too. So we're trying to make sure that you understand this game. It's a creation. It's a creation. AQ, call in and say something better then. That's right. I shouldn't have to preach. But it feels like the choir left the motherfucking room. It feels like we got 18 and 17-year-old, little YNs up in here. So we need something. We need something in the American Pit Bull Terrier community. We need something. So I'm trying to make sure you do hear us preaching. Because only little kids don't like preaching, because we're trying to get something across that we've tried to get across before. We've tried to get it across before, and we keep trying to get it across, and ain't nobody paying attention. Not one person has come to anybody or sent in pictures, stories to Buck City about their dogs competing. I have, but we're doing something different. I don't want anybody to look at what I be doing and say, oh, well, why is this and why is that? No, what are you doing? How are you doing it? Is it working for you? Are you a part of your game? Do you have game for your game? Does your game appreciate the game you have? It's not about dog talk. It's about the game that you're in. See, if you don't know that you're in a game, you're a loser. And AQ, I'm not calling you a loser, man. I'm glad you stopped into the show. It's all love. But if you don't know you're in the game, then you're gonna be a loser. And we've let too many losers buy dogs. We've let too many losers go represent. We've let too many losers get up in the lane where they ain't got no business standing. We let too many people get up in the lane and all of a sudden they represent you too, but they're losers. So we've got to bring it back somehow. So we're not, and you know what? You're right though. It do sound like preaching, and I'm glad, because step into the pulpit, take a seat, and maybe once you get your ass up and go, you'll feel better about how it really looks, because you're really paying attention to what you're doing with your dogs. You're really doing, when people see your dogs, they're like, yo, I want that dog. My dogs is $2,500 a pop. No problem. They're not trying to scrape and lowball you. Remember we talked about this stuff. So we still got to make sure that you know that maybe this game ain't for you. I'm not trying to put nobody out there, but I'm one of them. Where your dog's at? We could take it there, but then once we take it there, we forget. Some of us we're not even in the game. We got to, you know what I'm saying? It gets muddled, man. You got to watch out for what you say, because this other person, that's what they do. They run their mouth, they run they Twitter fingers, they run their chat fingers, but when it's time to put up and shut up, they ain't bought no merchandise. Ain't bought no merch. Ain't bought not one t-shirt. You know, I'm trying to make, Buck City will tell you, I'm trying to get me some authentic Buck City t-shirts that ain't nobody gonna have. But I need it from this situation that's being built by Buck City himself because of what he has established. So if you haven't established nothing and you're not paying attention to the game, this is why we started the game room. We want you to come in here and tell us the game. We need to reorchestrate it. We need to reconstruct it. We got to rebuild it. Borderland, go look at his channel. He showed you what his process has been going through. And you know, shout out to Borderland because Junior, you know, man, I appreciate you, man. Because a lot of people like me, I believe in privacy. So we really shouldn't even be talking about dogs. If this was some real game, we shouldn't even be talking about dogs. We should be talking about process. Okay, we should be talking about program. Okay, we should be talking about all the integral parts that come into having the game, being in the game. I'm not trying to push nobody out, but I am trying to make sure somebody understands this game might not be for you. It might not be for you, and there's nothing wrong with that. Now, let me retract on something I said before. And I said I owe myself, right? Somebody owe themselves. What does it mean by somebody says, you know, I owe you, man. You know, we all owe Buck City. Put your money where your mouth is. Don't worry about what I'm talking about. The platform's up right now. You know what I'm saying? The platform's up right now. We giving free oil changes. We giving free antifreeze. We got free windshield wiper. You know, free air. And we got people in here talking about something that ain't got nothing to do with what we talking about. But I got to bring you back to reality and let you know this game might not be for you. You know when you get somebody paying attention to something that ain't got nothing to do with nothing? Don't play games. Hush. Don't play games. Don't play games. Learn the game you're in.
Hey, can I pull up and smoke with you real quick, WEEN?
What up? I thought I heard your spaceship fly in.
I just wanted to pull up and smoke with you real quick.
Word. All right. We got some
cool,
kush.
cool.
We got a little purple sage. You know
I'm just kicking back, man. Go ahead, man. Cook.
Yeah, you know, it's crazy that we don't understand that this platform is built off of real game. Okay. So now we're at the game stage where let's build it. That's when you buy the merch. That's when you walking around with the t-shirt. Somebody say, hey, yo, what's that? Yo, APBT radio, man. Just check it out. We have to build the new era. This is what we can do. We're trying to build the new era. And this game might not be for you. It might not be. It's like when you're talking, you know, let the dog see you're missing the game. Look, you know what? AQ, perfect example. And I'm not taking shots at you, man. I'm not taking shots at you, but I know because hold on, we're gonna talk. It's you're missing the point of why there's a bus station. You're missing the point of why there's restaurants. You're missing the point of why we have EBT and Section 8. And it might be for somebody that needs Section 8 and they need food stamps. Okay? So I'm not trying to get you forgot. The business has already been taken care of. We just launching on you. So if you was in the business, then I think you would feel different. But I understand where you're coming from. You on the outside looking in the window and it's cold outside. You know, we in this motherfucker smoking, kicking back, 75 bitches up in here cooking food and lobster tails. So I feel you, man. I feel you. But it's not that we should be proud of everybody that stepped in the building. That's where you need to come. You need to come where you should have said, we're up to everybody. And then if you really had something to say about this game ain't for you, or you didn't like how I was spitting it, call in. There's a salute everybody. There's a always, it's a welcome. It ain't got nothing to do with, see, I'm older. I just sound young and swift because I'm taking great care of myself. You know what I'm saying? I made sure that I kicked back in life. You know what I mean? I made some real early bad mistakes, but I learned real quick. I read a lot of books and I said, oh, okay, let me get ahead of life real quick. You know what I'm saying? Let me make sure I pull up 17 of my family members. Let me make sure I move my mama into a house. Let me make sure I move my dad into his shit. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's a little 2-bedroom apartment, none of my little brothers got to worry about nothing. 2 of them ain't never gonna have to work a job because I love them so much. So I'm not trying to push. I'm not trying to push the pendulum. I'm trying to say I came on here and I got game from Buck when he said, you know what? Me and my brothers wouldn't let the youngsters go left. I had to hear that. At 53 years old, I had to hear that from Buck. And AQ, you ain't lost. You know exactly where you at. You still in the chat. You know exactly where you at. You still with us. Don't trip. But we got to get this game. Hey, look, some of this game, it just ain't for. It's not for the weak either. You got to be strong just to even come in this chat. You got to be strong to even come on this channel because you know what it come with. It come with. I wish I had bank right now. It come with who? There's three types it come with. It come with the swampers, right? It come with the swampers. It come with the who? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Now this is how the game works too. I can look at my t-shirt because it's right here. You know what I'm saying? And it come with the swampers, come with the low lives, come with the scumbags. Now, pick. Go ahead, AQ. Pick who you are. We'll wait. Now, sometimes in class you got to make sure everybody getting the lesson. There's nothing wrong with this. And I'm not trying to point you out, AQ, but you're the kind of dog man we need. You're the kind of dog man that should have. The first thing you should have typed in the chat was, "Nigga, I bought 4 t-shirts. I got all volumes of the magazine." That would have been the game. That's the game. But I lost you. I'm gonna try to find you in the chat. I bet you I find you in the chat one more time. Just come on back. You ain't gonna look. You can't get that. You can't get too far. You can't get too far. You can't get. Matter of fact, if you done heard me, you can't get away from me. I got you. I got you. You be like, oh, I'm in the store. You hope I pull up. You hope I pull up. I got you. So we're not trying to exclude anyone. We're trying to make sure the education is being passed correctly. We're trying to make sure that we get a good understanding. We're trying to make sure that the dog education from now on comes from us. Comes straight from us. It can come straight from Borderlands channel. It can come straight from whoever's channel that got an APBT channel and they out here trying to spit their game, talk about their dogs or show what they got. It can come from any of y'all. But this is where we rally. This is where we get together and say, you know what? Kumbaya. You know what I'm saying? Now, I hope everybody feel like they can call in. Maybe that hasn't been established. Maybe that hasn't been established, that everybody's is more than welcome to call in, speak your piece, and join the platform. Don't be afraid. Superline North Florida Game Dogs. Yo, what up? You know, what up? That's the juice. That's the juice of the game. How many channels do you know trying to run commercials, trying to be exclusive, trying to make sure shit's originally processed for you? You're getting a real experience over here that it has nothing to do with who's better, who's got a better channel. This is about the dogs, for the love of the internet. It's not gonna process any other way. It's not gonna. It's if you want to battle channels and all that stuff, well then make content. Go back and look at Buck City's old films and old shows and say, you know what? I'm gonna use some of this content, and you might come up with something just a little bit for you. You might come up with something for you in two other channels. But if you haven't peeped out how this internet works, it's almost the game almost is who's gonna go ahead and jump in the pool, right? Who's gonna jump in? Now the pool got grease, it got antifreeze, it's got muck, it looked like there's some throw up over there, but with all that, we stay clean. With all that, we over here it's clean in our water. We're not trying to. We pick up our trash. We follow the rules. The law of the land is important. Dog laws are important. We follow our dog laws for each state. Texas from the south all the way to Minnesota to the north. We make sure that we follow our laws. But we're not going to press the issue of people that don't understand the game. Because the game might not be for you. And there's nothing wrong with that. Okay? So, and I know we kind of got off subject a little bit, but we're going to climb back in here. Okay? We're going to climb back in. The motion of APBT radio, okay? The motion is how do you contribute to the game? Now, you got to contribute somehow. Chat, merch, you got to come on in. You can't act like you can't come in because you can come in. There's a lot of places you can't go. You can't go over to the Springer Spaniel channels and talk like this. You can't do that. They'll get you out of there. They'll write you off. You won't exist for more than one. Maybe you might get one little chat off in the chat. Other than that, they're not going to let you call up and say anything. How about the King Charles? How many of you really done this dog situation on YouTube? Go over and see them King Charles people. They won't let you even type in the chat unless you paying. You can't even you won't even get a word in the chat. Okay? So we're trying to make the base of the American Pit Bull Terrier on YouTube so quality that it's almost not, you can do it for free. Did you hit the like button? That's free. Did you hit the subscribe button? That's free. Did you hit the bell that tells you when this comes on? That's free. So if you're not a free dude, if you're not, if you don't want to do it like that, no problem. But don't act like the game wasn't given to you. You have to utilize this game. And maybe it's life game that a lot of people don't know. Maybe some people, they ate the right foods their whole life, so their body is just contaminated. Maybe the dogs that they have, they've been cheated so many times, they don't even know if the dog, what they're looking at tonight, is what it is. Because we've had so many mythbusters where how do we know what they was talking about a long time ago? How can we trust them? We can't trust them. We got to trust each other right now. Trackside, I can trust Trackside. I can trust Wordless. See, there's certain people that done been coming in and out. They've been posting it. They've been pushing it. They've been here. You can trust them because they ain't weathered. You guys don't know Mr. Carver. You guys don't know Pat Patrick. You guys, even if you heard an interview, you don't know those people. So this process of what has happened to the dog game, to the game period, on the internet, if you process it correctly, that's why you're in the chat. That's why you're almost about to call in. because this is the game room. Some people ain't, and this is real. Some people ain't got no game. Some people ain't got no game. So you know what we do? We pray for them. That's right. We got to bring God into it because that's the society we live in. If somebody don't really know and you see that they're probably a part of this foolery category, then you have to pray for them because a fool doesn't understand what you're talking about. A fool doesn't know that they're doing things wrong. See, good only knows good. Evil knows good because it knows when good is around. Good don't care if evil's around. Good gonna take care of evil. Good gonna take care of good. Okay? And this is a respect situation that comes into the game that we got to figure out too. We don't need much. We don't need much, but the time has come where we have to make these fucking boundaries. We got to close the door. We got to pull the shades on people. If you don't want to look in, if you don't want to type, if you taking things personally, oh man, he said this about me. Hey, I apologize to anyone who took my words incorrectly because if you don't understand the game, how you know what I'm talking about? There's no way you know what I'm talking about because this dog game has nothing to do with me. It has to do with you. It has to do with your contribution. It has to do with how well you take care of your dog. It has to do with do you have a relationship with your vet? It has to do with do you have a relationship with the DNR in your county? Do you have a relationship with the police department in your county? Have you got the right credentials to have a kennel or to have a yard or to have your dog? Do you have the right? There's just so much that goes into the game of what you're really trying to do. But it's not much. It's not asking much. It's almost like I said, you owe yourself to do it so you're comfortable. You're comfortable into the game. Now, this is another thing. Salute to StreamYard. This is something you guys ain't gonna peep out either. Salute to StreamYard. Salute to how about salute to YouTube? We can go anywhere we can go any which way we want to. But the game has to be it has to be looked at in the right context. Okay? And I'm not trying to mislead nobody. I want you to be involved in this game. This game right here. The game right here is WTHELLY TV. That's the game right now. The platform that has been established is Buck City. So I don't care what you guys want to talk about outside of this. But when you come here, come with some game. This is the game room. We're trying to figure out who's got game. We're trying to figure out who needs game. We're trying to figure out, did you process the game correctly? Are you out here misleading people in the game that we love? You're not going to be rewarded, but you might get some pain. You're not going to drop the ball because nobody's going to give it to you. I don't want any, and this is where we usually get to, is I don't want to mislead somebody about where I stand in the game. Okay? Because I grew up not understanding right from wrong right away. And ignorance, I found out, is no excuse. Ignorance is no excuse. So there's not anybody on this earth running around that knows the whole book of law. Not even lawyers know the whole book of law. They got to go in there and look. But the game itself, if you're running the right game, the law won't find you. The law won't bother you. And when they do come to you, they'll say, "Oh, okay, that's you. Cool. No big deal. No big deal." Now, can we go back in? We're gonna drop all the doubt, though. We're gonna drop all the doubt and confusion. We're gonna drop all the doubt and the confusion. We're just trying to make sure we pass the game along. Like, did you? If your mother is alive, did you give her a call today? If your children are grown and out the house, did you holler at one of them today? There's so many different ways the game can be played. But the way you play it is by contributing. Okay, so this game over here, you know what, AQ? Look, we gonna go ahead. I see the smoke. Is that how the youngsters say it nowadays? I see the smoke. Okay, now Buck give out free smoke, man. Now, I don't want to argue with the youngsters, man. I don't want to get into it with y'all. But I want you to know that the game is real, man. And I want you to hear the game. So I'm gonna give you some game on this. And I just want you to know this, that the world look at people and decide how far you go in the game. So you can think don't nobody know your IP address. You can think somebody don't know where you live. You can think somebody they don't know my real name. They don't know this or that. But you know who do know it? You. And the game know you now. And the game sees that maybe your process ain't working. So what you got to do is figure out how to distribute your words. So I don't know what words or what how you coming across, but I'm glad you're a part of the show, and we're going to make you a part of the show. You know, we're going to make you a part of the show because you should be cool with the police. Because if you got children and a wife when you're not at home, that's who protects your family. You know, if you didn't know that the police force is something that has nothing to do with me, that you're not listening, well, you got to be listening because that's why you hear, because you need somebody to listen to. You don't have nothing to say, so I need you to listen to me, man. I'm serious, okay? I'm not talking. I'm talking with you, all right? I'm not trying to start nothing. I want to talk with you because this is why we're trying to clean the game up. We've lost focus on how we all are trying to have a certain goal fulfilled. Okay? The goal that you're trying to fill, there's no goal there. Okay? You're here for the goal. Okay? You might score if you go back and listen to a lot of the shows. Okay? Now I'm not no YouTuber. Okay? I'm not no YouTuber. I don't really know nothing about how to, orchestrate the shows. And I'm just up here running my game. Okay? I got all my food blended down for my females tonight. I got a couple boys that are letting off right now. I got a girl bleeding. I got to make sure I check her blood. I got to make sure I clean her up tonight. I got to make sure I peroxide and wipe down her situation as best I can. I don't want anything to happen to her down there. The worst thing is an infected female. You should always keep your females clean during their cycle. Catch that game. But I don't know why you're here. But I hope when you do come here, you don't listen to the messenger. You listen to the message. Okay? You listen to the message. Good boy. And you try to figure out, why are we taking time? Come on. Hey. Why are we taking time out to talk to people we can't see? Why are we talking to people who we don't know if they got dogs like us, lives like us? They might be whoever they are, but we still take time out for them. Why are we doing this? Because of the game. Okay. So what's your whatever your contribution is needed. Okay. I'm not the one for smoke. I'm not the one for smoke. I need people to get in here and know that we're here for each other somehow. We're here for Buck City. We're here for Buck City somehow. You know what I'm saying? So salute to Mississippi. Salute to Mississippi. I don't even. This is what's crazy. You should know. I got a family grandfather from Mississippi. That's crazy, man. So on the other half, we all almost doing the same thing. So let's get back to the game. Okay, let's just get back to this game. Now, if you got a family, if you got friends, if you got church family, if you got school family, whatever you're doing, make sure that people understand your goals and what you're trying to achieve. Now this is where the game get hard. Are you on a plan? Do you have a program? Can you show progress and can you show some data? The data is to help you and to find out how far you've come through your goals and through your process. Now the dogs is gonna be there. Okay, let's not forget the dogs are gonna be there, but you got to make sure that you're headed in a direction that everything can follow. This is how you become a good leader. Now, I'm not a good public speaker, right? I'm not, and I try not to do too much preaching, but that's kind of how that's how I am. That's how I'm wired. Because if I never get to talk to you again, I need you to remember I wanted you to have a plan, a program, and some data to make sure you can keep going forward and it's okay to follow you. So when are we gonna look at the dog game the same? When are we gonna look at the game of having a pets, period, the same? Do you have a plan? Most people have no fucking plan whatsoever. Most people have no data. They can't show you how they got to where they are. They've lost all focus of what they should be doing. They picked up somebody else's game. They've started speaking like somebody else. They started wearing the same clothes as somebody else. They forgot that individuality is a huge part of the game. I'm not telling you how to raise your dogs. I'm not telling you where to go to get dogs. I'm not telling you, are you the person to have a dog? I'm just telling you, this game might not be for you. So since this game might not be for you, hold on, you want me to get her? Yeah. This game might not be for you. You might not can't play on this level. This level that I'm on, if you got any feelings, you got to get the fuck out of my way. This game ain't got no feelings in it whatsoever. Don't come with no feelings. There's a certain place you got to be here. You can't be there. You got to do this. You can't do that. That's just what it is. I don't like to play games with people in my process because then we get mischievousness going on. Then we get people fudging papers. Then we get people saying they got champions and saying they got titles, and they don't have that. Okay, so the game is it's gonna execute you the way you present yourself. Okay, it's gonna execute you the way you present yourself. Now your execution might come early or it might come late. I hope it come late. I hope it come real late. That means you're executing a plan. You got a good program, and your data might be keeping you afloat. Okay, because your data gonna keep you afloat. Because you can see when you start backsliding or being kennel blind or not taking care and cleaning up the way you should, acting like, oh, I'll clean up tomorrow, or I gotta go see so and so and blah blah. No, you got to do these dogs. Okay, so we could talk about the process, but the process has to do with, did you program correctly? Okay, the game is going to execute you either which way. You're not gonna. No one lasts. At the end of the book, we all got to go. Okay, so the game gets nasty after a while. You know, it gets nasty after a while, especially if you haven't planned appropriately. If your program is not appropriate, if there's things and there's flaws that are being seen, that it's like, wait a minute, how do I recover? How do I rewind and figure out where I went wrong? That's what the data's for. That's what the whole process is about. So you have to make sure your plan is for you. Okay? So in my plan, feelings are not allowed. Emotions are not allowed at all. We can't do that. We ain't got no time for that. Talk about that later. That's a part of the game that I'm running. So if you didn't see the game, that's a part of the game that I'm in. No feelings. What do you allow feelings and emotions in your game? It's destroyed a lot of us. The emotions. Oh, my dog is my dog. My dog. Man, that kennel. Oh, that them papers. Oh, he puppy peddling. All those emotions get conflicting they get conflicted with the end result. You know, we got to figure out how to get the program correct so we can become leaders in this game. See, you can't get into what I know or what I don't know unless you got some data. Unfortunately, they have this thing called, and this is just remember, this is just my opinion. This is just my opinion. If you got an opinion, go ahead and call in. But in my opinion, the game doesn't exist because of people wanting to show their data and show their program. Because now, are these people showing us the correct program? Are they really telling us the truth? Are we supposed to believe them? Yes, master. I like how that look. Oh, he bred like that? Okay, then. Now, see, I just wanted to go there to let you know that the game can be processed so differently that you'll get lost in the data. So the only way you don't get lost in the data is privacy. So privacy has a lot to do with the game. We got two in the house. Big, Stepping,
What's
Viking.
cracking?
You already know what's cracking. Talk to him, man. Talk to him, Viking.
Oh, I'm on here
Talk to
now,
him,
huh?
y'all.
It's
Yeah,
all
talk to
true,
him.
too. It's all true.
Talk to him. Talk to him.
All right, I got
How them,
something
pup, how,
nice.
how them pups doing, Viking?
They're doing all right. I'm just
Okay,
feeding
yeah.
right now.
Yep, I heard you
So,
had a scuffle the other. I heard you had a scuffle the other
yeah,
day, man.
yeah,
My
nasty
bad.
one, real fun one.
Yeah, my bad. I
Doctor.
ain't called. My bad. Yeah,
No, you're good. You're good. Just being a doctor over here. That's all.
yeah. You got to do the
Outside.
aftercare. That's all.
Outside. Bye.
Talk to him though. Yeah.
So, okay, I got something for you, Ween, or anybody else. How about when you give somebody a dog when somebody begs you and begs you for a dog? You give them the dog they're looking for, right? It's nasty, and they can't control it, they can't handle it, but that's what they wanted, and they bring it back. Do you keep it or do you coach them?
It depends on the level they at. Like if they new to the game, then yeah, I'll give them some coaching. But if they been had dogs for a little while and shit, I just fucking take that shit back, bro.
Yeah,
Because they
it
should
shouldn't be no
already know better.
excuses, and it should be no
Yeah.
excuse after that.
Yup. You
And,
should.
and it's embarrassing though when that happens. You know what I mean? Like you've been waiting for this dog to come. You give you the dog. You don't ask for no money. You just give it out. All right, try this out. They bring it back because the dog's too much or has too much drive or they can't control the dog and they've been around dogs for 10 years. That's the
Oh
part that
yeah.
irritates the shit out of me the
Yeah,
most. You know
fuck
what I mean?
that. Yeah, you'll never get another dog from me ever in life,
Let
Exactly.
let
motherfucker.
let
No
let me
money.
cook
You don't
let me
ask for
cook
no
with you
money.
on that though. Hold on, let me cook with you on that, Viking, because I'm in the area of what you said, right?
Yeah.
So that person looked at what they had and said, "Damn, I've been doing it wrong all this
Yeah.
time,"
Or
and
they're
now
like,
and
ooh,
now
I
I know
want
why.
that.
Yeah, so the embarrassment really is because of the person who got the dog from you, because you really should have charged them.
Right. No,
You
you
really,
should have.
because yeah,
That's
you should
dog
have
food.
charged them. And really, dog eat dog world. You got that dog, you deal with it, and then I'll deal with you later. But
Right.
don't come back to me with no dog saying, "Hey, look, you didn't tell me, Blase Skippy." Like, wait a minute, did you do your homework? Don't come over to
Mhm.
my area and not know how we getting down. That's the
Exactly.
and I know what you're talking about, but see, he after you know what I'm saying. Then he had the money. He thought about it. He was like, "Oh, I might look like a chump."
Right.
See, so really, you should have looked at him like a chump. Like, yeah, I told you. You see what I'm
And
saying?
that's
That's
how
what.
that's how you know when someone's for real when they got the money. You know what I mean too. Like you
Yeah,
got the dollar
yeah.
bills to spend. You want the dog. You want to spend the time. You want to learn. You want to take it out. You want to do the shit correct. You gotta go
But
upstairs.
Yeah, but we got to make
Oh
sure
no,
that we hold people accountable.
go upstairs.
And I think that's what Ram just said. You got to hold them accountable. Like you can't
Yep.
come back over here ever again. Don't come over here. And if I see
Yeah,
you,
don't talk that shit over
if
here.
I
Yeah.
see you, if I see you, it might not
Yeah,
be
you
right.
better not speak no words if I see you.
Yeah, yeah, it
Shut
might not be
down.
right. Yeah, it might not be right. And that goes to the situation of privacy. And that's why I try to always spit that privacy. Like you don't have to tell people what's really going on. We
It's
don't
nobody's
have to
business.
we don't have to answer certain questions, because this is also a survival situation because your survival in the game depends on your own experience. So you can't
And
look
your
at
dog,
dog.
you're responsible for your animals. No one is responsible but you of what the outcome is on your animals.
That's right. That's right. We got a show coming in Poplarville, Mississippi in February. If you can shoot the information to Buck City so he can make sure that everybody on the back street get that would be super. Uh, just the dates, the time and shit, you know what I'm saying? Shoot that through because some of us we've been traveling and we trying to get it in because the winter's almost here. So that might be a show some of us can show up to and try to show out, you know. Speaking of dogs, and maybe this is where the conversation is going. Big Ram, how's that female? Big
Yeah,
Ram, how's
she
that?
fucking
How's that
yeah.
female?
She A1. It's now shit. She fucking with all the program now. You feel me? And, but I had to,
So
bring her around because she was all shy and shit, and all timid, just from being in the backyard and shit like that before when I got her. But yeah, she lightweight be getting on my nerves now.
yeah,
But I had to
All in your
spend the
face.
time with her and shit, and bring it out of her, get her socialized and acclimated to different sounds and smells and cars and all that. Cause my partner who I got her from, he a truck driver. So, he had to litter and his wife and his daughters, his sons moved out. So
Had no
they
time.
was the main ones in charge of them, and all they gonna do is really feed them, water them, and clean the shit up after them. And that's as far as that's gonna go because they not, their dogs. That's Pop's
yep.
dogs. So yeah. But it was worth it
Viking.
though, There was a good, got me back in practice to bringing dogs around and socializing them and shit.
That's
Cause I just got used to dogs being outgoing and shit from the breeders I make. No,
Yeah, your own stock. Yep.
yeah,
You never you
knowing
never
what to
let that
expect.
you never let that level come into your stock.
nah,
So
not at all, not at all. But yeah,
It
she,
is fun watching the levels grow, though. I mean, going from nothing to something that you can compete with is amazing.
yeah,
yep.
something that you feel comfortable with breeding too. You like shit. I could take this bitch anywhere, and I could probably breed her to anything and get good
Get
results.
something. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a
You know.
process, and being a dog man, a lot of people just put it on the dogs. And the dogs is only in my book probably 30% of it. The rest is all on me as a handler, conditioner, a fucking husbandry, fucking dog man. Just
Word.
daily fucking taking care of them. That's all on you. You feel
That's
me?
it. It's 8 o'clock.
Word. You know. I don't know how many strands people be having nowadays, and I don't know how many. I got Red Boy over here. I got Bucks dogs over here. I got Virgil dogs over here. I know that I don't want to put you on the spot, but did you see something new in your camp, Viking, of the
Yeah.
two different males that talk to each other? Did you see something different?
And
Did
the
you
two,
did you
yeah.
feel did you
Yeah.
feel better? I just
I
felt
felt better
better.
because I know I still
I
have it.
Yes, I felt better. And that's
I still have the nastiness. I still got the
yep,
drive all the way
yep,
to the last moment. That's what
yep.
all that matters to me.
Because when we go across the stage, and this goes for everybody, when you go across the stage and the judge sees your dog, you want to know that you put every fucking piece of energy into making the dog great. you know, and there's nothing better than when you saw the best. You know when that dog is really in prime shape, looks good, the teeth are nice and clean. I didn't even know he was gonna let you brush his teeth. I thought that was love. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So
yeah.
the grooming, the nails, and getting him. I was just impressed. I
But
was
it
I was
also
highly
shows
impressed.
how much time you put with your dogs. That's the other
Yes,
thing. All the time,
yeah.
all the hours, all the late nights, early 4 o'clock in the morning. It all counts. Every
Mm.
fucking minute counts. I'm up at 4 a.m. and I'm going to sleep till 11. All day,
Mm.
every day. That's all I do. Work, dogs, and kids. That's it.
That's right. That's right. Part of the game. That's the game. That's the game. That's the game. Who
And the
else?
hardest
Who
thing,
just pulled up? Is that Bank that just pulled up? Who pulled up?
Big Cosmon, what's going on, my guys?
My yeah, yeah. Hey, now this is that specimen you got sitting over there. Hey, Viking. You know when you saw what you saw,
yep.
a female from what Cosmon got. I'm telling you right now, we
Uh,
all going overseas, and we gonna live like kings. You know what I'm
Yes, sir.
saying? And
that's the
and I'm
dream.
paying Cosman's airfare. If he got to go back early, you know how I am. I'm staying. I ain't got to come back. I can stay for a minute. You know what I'm saying? But I love how
Yeah.
Cosman has a specimen that he's brought into the game, and that dog is a part of the game. Period.
Man,
In my opinion, he's a part of the game.
he's shown himself to be a very good dog. You dig what I'm saying? I'm pleasantly surprised, and I salute to Dirt Road, salute to OG Loco, salute my dog Buck City. You dig what I'm saying about? Hey man, y'all
Word,
doing it? Cracking is cracking. That's all I can
word,
say. That's all I can say.
word.
Cracking is cracking.
That's a part of that game, though. You see, and I said it before. I said it before. This game might not be for you. I know the game is for Cosmo.
Yes, sir.
Cosmo and he's for the game. So that makes a good See, it's almost like we're trying to make these compilations. Does anybody know what a compilation? Remember when you get the old, you get the soundtrack and shit. There's songs on the soundtrack you can't get on the album.
You know what I
They're just
noticed, Wing?
Don't get
yeah.
scared
Looking
now.
at these pets, a lot of good dog men own the same dog.
Just in a different format.
If not that, they just bought the dog from this other dude, moved it to the yard, literally.
That's right.
You dig what I'm
Because they
talking
were
about?
the
It'll be strains
creations.
of dogs that got this little out of this in it, and it's in a variation of a bunch of good dogs. You dig what I'm talking
Yep.
about? And what I've been really noticing is no man is really an island. You dig what
No.
I'm saying? You get the greats don't get great by themselves.
We bridge. We bridge. We
That's
bridge.
right. And then
We bridge.
those guys we talk about as they dog man superheroes this day. You say Carver, you can't say nothing.
Uh,
You say
uh,
Boudreaux, you can feel how you want to say about it, but you can't say nothing. He didn't
A
he
lot
didn't
of
that's
left
right.
his
correct.
imprint on the game. You
That's
dig what I'm
right.
talking about? Now it's time for these new imprints.
That's
You
right.
dig what I'm talking about? I want to be talking about walk 'em down Ram in 15 years.
That's what we
I want
talking
to be
about. Yeah.
I want to be talking about Buck City. I want to be talking about WEEN. I want to be talking about Welsh. And you dig what I'm talking about? We the new legends. I want people
That's
to
right.
get this understood. You dig what I'm talking about? The dog has advanced, whether you believe it or not, because the man has advanced.
No.
You
Yep.
dig what I'm saying? So I would say, just in the number of dogs, you're gonna always be surprised when you get a good one. You know what I mean? But I
Yep.
was pleasantly surprised.
We
So
have the data. We have the data. We have the data. If
yeah.
you, and this is what happens to a lot of people. They run into the back street and they forget we got proof and
Mm,
receipts.
The
We
pudding.
got proof and
mm.
receipts. Yeah. So don't come to the back street. You can stay at the chat. You can talk, but don't think that you're gonna come back to the back street without your own proof and your own receipts. Your own, not ours. Don't come, oh, I heard it, I heard. No, no, no. Just come with your proof and receipts. I know Bando for life, he got work. I know what he got. He got work. Now, somebody can say, oh, he said something about his paper. No. Come to the back street. You see what I'm saying? I know Rock, he got work. Okay? Come to the back street. I know Walking Down Ram got a little female that he got on his birthday a couple years ago. I know he got work. Okay? So I'm not trying to skip over what the game has become. I'm trying to add into it so we can become the game.
Right.
The game room is because people want to put their quarters in the machine and act like they playing a game. Well, we are the game. We are the game. We are the game right now. You know what I'm saying? Now we can go back almost 6 years with Bando. I go back a minute with Bando, and I was there on some of his first creations, and his process was beautiful. I've been there for Viking in certain aspects where I've seen him make creations beautiful. I've seen Cosmon.
You know I seen that.
Prototype.
I seen that too. I seen that. Hey, Mikey, you think you slick? You think you slick? I seen that way back in the back. Yeah. I seen that. I'll be watching shit.
Yeah. Everything's
I'll be
there,
watching
but people
shit.
don't see it.
I'll be reading them pads.
Yeah.
I know who got it.
Yeah. But it all comes in time, though. It all comes in steps. It's all in what you want. If you want it, you gotta go get it. You gotta go receive it. You gotta put the work in it.
Yeah.
Sweat, cry. It's gonna happen. You're gonna be tired. Who gives a shit? Just you gotta keep pushing.
Yeah.
It just doesn't work. Everybody thinks it's just, oh, it's born. It's gonna do its thing. It don't work like that. You gotta put the fucking time in.
Mm.
Everybody goes to Disneyland where you're at home with the fucking dog. That's how it is.
Yeah. That's true, man. That's true.
There's been plenty of times where I send all the kids to, well, where'd you go? Wisconsin Dells. There you go. Go to
To
Wisconsin
the
Dells.
Dells.
Where's
Shout out
Dad?
to the
With the
Dells,
dog,
man. The Dells is fun.
You can't go nowhere. It's the dogs or not the dogs. It's up to you. It's
Yeah.
really up to you. If you're gonna put the time in and put the sweat and take all the bullshit, you just gotta bite down and just do it.
Yeah.
You go work a 40-hour day. You know, you work from Monday through Thursday from 7 to 7 o'clock at night. You still gotta take care of the dogs. It don't matter.
Work. That's what we sign up for.
It
That's the
is
game.
what it is.
The rest is just an excuse, right?
It's all bullshit. You gotta
Yeah.
face the bullshit. If you ain't man enough to face the bullshit, then you might as well step back.
Yeah, don't even get in it.
Don't even get in it. Don't even try. Don't even. Yeah, look at the pedigree. Wow, cool. I studied many pedigrees at night. Many. You don't have it, so you can't. It doesn't matter. It don't matter.
The creations.
Yeah, man.
It's the future. It's what's coming next. Which one's going to do next? What are you going to see?
Boy,
Does
hey,
it work?
listen, man. There's some shit in the works.
Like,
man, shout out to all them swampers out there. You dig what I'm talking about? Salute to the mob. Hey, man, they give us lemons, we keep making lemonade.
Yeah,
you dig what I'm saying?
You just hope that day you don't get the knock and all your hard work is gone out the window. That's all that matters.
Mm.
You know, we're gonna make sure we let Welcome Down spit his last situation. See, you know, we talk about merch, we talk about how we're presented in the game. Mm-hmm. Go ahead and tell them how you're presenting your product in the game nowadays.
Oh yeah, I dropped my clothing line and shit. I got the shirts and the hats already, you know, slanging them. Hit me up on IG. You want to check them out?
Put that in the chat. Y'all put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Y'all.
Yeah, but I got the shoes now coming through, so I've been developing some shoes and shit too to go with the shirts and the hats. You know, just trying to say again.
I said, say word.
Yeah, my shit lit, nigga. Oh yeah, I got.
Throw them bitches up, Ram. Stop acting like that, nigga. You got some fly shit, nigga. Show that shit, cuz.
Yeah, I got you.
My nigga.
Hell yeah. Matter of fact, yeah, I do this. I'll make it my avatar right quick.
Yeah.
Word.
Fly shit.
Yeah, I got the prototype there right now. That shit going. So yeah, you're just trying to make it, man. That's it. That's all. Stay out the way. Stay sucker free.
Yeah.
That's a piece.
Already.
That's that piece. That's that piece right there. You know, I appreciate you, Walt, because we chit chat outside. You know, the back street gets weird sometimes. You know, because it's hard for us not to talk that talk when we get here because the game is what it is. You see what I'm saying? So when we get here, it's almost like, who's really here? You see what I'm saying? So that's sucker free.
Yeah,
Let them know.
So it'll blow up. So motherfuckers can see him.
Yeah. Let him rock. Let him rock. This is where we. This is real game, though. This is real game. You know, when you was running around in New York, my nigga said, ram that dude. I said, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? All the boys from the 5 Points was like, yo, ram that dude. You know,
Gotta remind you of the old Chuck T's.
Yeah, that's the point. You feel me? I'm a West Coast nigga, so I'm gonna start right now.
Yeah. So that's a part, and if people don't understand, this is what the game has given us. The game has given us more avenues. This is an avenue that Big Ram is on, and he's like, yo, I'm leading this, jump on. So don't be afraid to branch out to people. You know, don't be afraid to say, you know what, I am in the game. I want the game. I am the game. I'm trying to be a piece of the game. So then we make the game better. Because that's what they thought they was doing back in the old days. And I'm not trying to hate on the old men, but they didn't make the game better for nobody. They didn't. They did what they did. They had their own mistakes. They had their own mistakes, and they was in their own. That's right. They was in their own corners and shit. And, they was battling each other. They couldn't come together. They couldn't support each other. It turned like, oh no, these ain't red boy dogs no more. These are Garner dogs. No, them still red boy dogs. These ain't snooty dogs no more. These are Garner dogs. No, them snooty dogs. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Mims, there was a point where some people was like, I'm not gonna allow you to change the heritage. But right now I got that 1/8 of Michael Myers. I got that 1/4 of Michael Myers. I even got that 50% Michael Myers. You see what I'm saying? So I don't like people not knowing right now what the new turn of the century is. At the football game, they played the Michael Myers anthem. They played the song at the football game, y'all. So we're gonna make history by being a part of the game, contributing to the game. Now, Big Ram just gave you some of his contribution. Make sure somebody tap in.
Go to IG in the chat, Ram.
Yeah, it's Game Dog Talk, all one word. It's
Game Dog Talk, yeah.
Yeah, Dip. Like, man, yeah, hit me up on there, man.
Because it comes down to, if you really buy groceries, this is the grocery store.
Exactly.
If you hush. Oh, he about to act up. Oh, you already see him. See, this one, I can't let him see the other one. I can't let him see the other one. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to see the other one. But no, make sure that you contribute to the lanes that are open to us. You know, we're not all, and I said this before, you can't go to that German Shepherd chat and talk like this. You can't go to that Springer Spaniel chat and talk like this. But you can come over here and spit your game over here. You can make sure somebody knows where you stand. You know, and it's.
This ain't just a magazine. It's a movement. The American Pit Bull Terrier.
Real dogs, real yards, real history. From legendary bloodlines to modern breeders, keeping the flame lit. Yard spotlights, breeding knowledge, controversy, culture. This is for the ones who walk it like they talk it. No fluff, no fakes, just dog man, dog woman, and dogs. Grab your issue now, support the culture. Because the legacy don't live online, it lives in print.
Game official. Game
Yeah,
official.
that's a commercial right there.
You know?
Good
Yeah.
with the mic dog.
Yeah. You know, and we're not gonna leave out Croatina. We're not gonna leave out Sexy Red. We're not gonna leave it. You know, sometimes we gotta make sure that we keep the torch lit. Now, if you got a torch and you want to light it, that's why the platform is open. Okay, so I'm glad you shared your merch, Big Ram. That's love. That's love. You know what I'm saying? From the grave, that's love.
Man,
And it's dope that the game is advanced so much that we in different markets. Ain't never been no dog man shoes. I gotta buy them just now. Now it's cuz I want to be the first nigga with the dog man shoes.
exactly. No dog man clothes
That's
before.
called opening up your own lane.
That shit. We just had overalls.
Yep, right, Buck. That's what it is, you know.
When you open up your lane, it's always like that.
Word.
I got something dumb to ask.
Talk to him.
So
Talk to the world.
All right. So say if you have one female and you use multiple males, do you think she still carries DNA from each male like a regular woman does in real life?
Say it again, brother.
Like a soul tie? Hell no.
You know how regular women, every man she fucks, she holds a part of DNA of that man. You think these
If she
dogs
had
still
babies,
carry?
yep. If she had babies, that mitochondrial DNA. Are you saying that the mitochondrial DNA from every male is in her? Is that what you're
Yes.
saying?
Yes. So you don't know what you get. You could get something else that was garbage in the past, but it's not. It's now working, but it's not working. You know what I mean? Like, you think these these bitches still hold DNA from each of the males that you impregnate her?
No, I don't think so. No.
You don't think so?
I would never mate a female with more than one male. I choose one male and one.
Maybe two.
I'm not. I'm not mixing nothing. That bitch can't do nothing. We're gonna try it. Her sister can mate with something different, but I'm not gonna mate more than one male per female. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. What you think, Cos? Would you let your male skeet up in bitches who that bitch done been with 50 different dogs and shit?
I ain't gonna lie. You did what I'm talking about. And if she putting them on the ground, not only could that bitch be a whore, you dig what I'm talking about? We ran up in a raw. And you better not have Austin baby over that motherfucker and she dropping goddamn litters of fire, nigga. Yes. And I can breathe. Yes. We breathe to that whore. I'm sorry. You dig what I'm talking about? And if I didn't, I know what WEEN's saying because I kind of feel a way. I felt that way about dogs before. But it's not the same with all of them. And you did what I'm talking about. If I do got an exceptional female, right? And she does breed well with, let's just say, red boys. And I got a red boy. She going to breed to my red boy, right? But when that get too tight and I still need that out and I got that mother or I want to just try another, let's just say I'm tired of the whatever. I want some of that deadlift in there. You dig what I'm talking about? Just another way of doing the yellow.
Okay, but then I bring my Virgil dog. I bring my Virgil dog through, and then all of a
Oh, we
sudden
ain't fucking with Virgin. We ain't bred the Virgin.
oh, but wait. So like I said, he said, "Are you breeding your female to different strain males?"
And holding DNA.
It depends. I ain't gonna say no, but nah. You know what I mean? For the
I
most
still
part,
think
if
she
she
holds
click
all
with
the
the red
DNA.
boy, it's gonna be all red boy.
Well, I say no because like fucking you could take Honey Bunch and breed her to everything and get a champion, but bred to Zebo, them dogs were trash. If that was the case, you know, them dogs would have been on par with the rest of them.
Right.
You feel me? It would have been good, but this,
I
even
wouldn't
though
say-
both dogs were ROM dogs, you know, that the breeding just didn't fucking click like it should have. It clicked in the opposite direction, made all junk, you know.
That's crazy.
Mm.
Bred to both.
But do you point it at the male that was in there before, or do you point it at the DNA that's in there now?
It's definitely the male because Honey Bunch was dropping them with whoever she bred with.
But so was Zebo.
Okay, wait a minute. Now you're talking. No, wait a minute though. You're talking about campaign dogs that there was 5 and 6 handlers on each litter that everybody was getting worked. That don't count. I'm saying now get me right. If you got a female and you let her breed with this red boy dog and the puppies come out good, let's just say they come out good.
Yeah.
Then you go over here and breed with the Aussie dog, you know what I'm saying? Puppies come out great.
Mm.
Are you blaming it on her or are you blaming it on him?
I'm blaming it on him.
So then did the DNA from the first dog not work because of him or because of her? See?
It's him.
No. Listen to me. Did the DNA from the first one, remember I said the first one was just good.
It was just good.
From the red boy, it was just good. From the Aussie dog, it was great.
Right.
So do you blame the good on him or her?
I blame the good on him.
Okay,
But
so
she's
you're
the one
saying
that
that
figures
the
all the
female,
traits.
so you're saying that the female ain't got nothing to do with her pup.
I'm saying she was making them subpar red boy dogs good. She's the link to dropping the structure and how the dog is going to. She the link to making them. They was good with the red boy, but when you hit it with that Ozzie Stevens, you dig what I'm talking about? It turned up some things that was way in the back, and it made them great.
Now, was he
Right?
tighter though? Was the Aussie tighter than she was,
No,
and that's why it overpowered the gene pool? Or
it
was
could.
he
No, let's
tighter?
just say it's top and bottom even. Let's just say top and bottom even. You
Yeah.
know, we're not going to stretch it, but is it the male that the first male? Are you going to say they were good because of him?
I'm gonna say they were just good because of him.
Okay.
Right? I'm gonna say
So,
they were just good because of him, but they was great because
So
of the
Ram, so check this out, Ram. Hold on, Cargo. So check this out, Ram. If you had to go back and breed O-Dog, was he the specimen, or was it usually the bitch?
Well, it's kind of hard to say because we only had like good bitches who already proved to be good producers too, bro. So it's kind of
O-Dog was the man.
so I could
Stop.
breed the male, I could breed O-Dog to a poodle, and I could breed the bitches to a poodle too, and still get bulldog. So it'd be kind of hard to say because we was real picky with how we was breeding him. You know, it was, your bitch got to check off all these fucking boxes to meet this criteria. You better not bring that bitch even around this motherfucker. You feel me? But by doing that, even if we didn't bring the old dog, we still got great dogs from the bitches. So it's kind of hard to say just because our criteria and our standards, especially for the bitches, was real high, you know?
So when do we look at the male as in he's the game? Or
Well,
when do we look at the female?
So you take your good producing male and breed him to a subpar bitch. Your good producer male if you still get, above average dogs, then you could really make that assessment. You feel me?
Yeah.
We wasn't doing no subpar shit. We didn't have room for it. We wasn't doing it.
And you got a greater capability to or shot to look at a various amount of dogs with a good male breeder. You
Yeah,
dig
you can only breed
you
your
only
bitch.
got so many in a female. You know what I mean?
But your male, you can breed that nigga every day of the week. Let him take the weekend off and put him back on the whole stroll. So you can have fucking 10 litters off a dog in the next 2 months. You feel me? And raise up all the pups off the 10 and get to go through them. Whereas a female, you breed the bitch once and she had 5, 6 pups. Gotta wait a whole another 9 months. You feel me?
Yeah.
Another breeding done.
So the male can prove himself faster.
Yeah, exactly. That's the whole point of male. He can prove himself faster with more fucking production as opposed to the female,
That's why. That's why personally so much emphasis.
So does his percentage go down though? Does his percentage go down if it takes him 5 or 6 females?
Out the litter make it. Like if the nigga averaging 8 pups and only 2 of them make it, then hell yeah, that shit went down because you breeding the sub bitches. You feel me?
Yeah.
But if you breeding the fucking supreme bitches who come from a good producing line and they prove themselves to be decent producers, then out the 8, you might get 6 that make it. His percentage go up. You feel me? It's all gonna be subjective to the dog and the individuals. What's behind the dogs you breeding to at that point.
Right. Yeah, I would agree.
Is that family breeding? Is that line breeding? Is that inbreeding? Are we on one channel? You see what I'm saying? Like,
cause even like how now I got a good Eli bitch, a good Tombstone bitch. You feel me? I got a fucking granddaughter of Mike. You feel me? With a granddaughter of Macho Buck on top of that. So them is all, real good dogs with real good production lines. So no matter what, I could breed my Gangsta Cody Eli male to either one of them bitches and get good dogs. But they got a good lineage and so does he. So it wouldn't be real fair for me to say all my shit producing, yada, yada, but I'm only breeding them to supremely bred bitches who come from excellent production lines, who can pass on those traits, Now, if I'm just fucking going to the homie house and he got some old raggedy shit and breeding it, it'll be unfair to say this nigga ain't producing. Like, I can see why you bred this shit. This shit ain't got a fucking producer or a winner in 8 generations. Of course, that shit, their staff at that point, you feel me? But I got one time way in the 4 and nothing else. Like, nigga. So I would be shocked if I got a fucking excellent litter out some shit like that.
Shout out to Red Dot. Okay, I see what you said. This is a part of the game where I hope people heard that this is like pure data coming from someone who does this. This isn't guessing. This ain't no maybe I should. This ain't no what if. This is the game room. So you just heard pure game from my man Big and even Cosmo. These people are trying to exploit your brains, you guys. They're trying to exploit your brains because some of y'all, there's no way you can know. You can sit in the chat and type and say, "Oh, so and so was a great dog." No. What are you doing right now? We just gave you real time information about the game. So I'm glad that you said that, and it's funny you said Gangsta Cody. I'm glad Gangsta Cody's alive and well. You know what I'm saying? Like that made me feel better.
Yeah, that's my game. Yeah, that is the good.
Yeah. Speaking of how you just said Gangsta Cody, do you feel that you are going to breed him your way or the way it looks like he was bred?
Well, I'm doing both, because
my nigga.
Yeah, because I got, his half sister who was inbred on his daddy's breeding, and then I bred him to my fucking the gym that got the Macho Buck Michael Myers, you know.
That's
So
okay, yep. That's that buck dog.
So now I can see,
I
you
just
know
found
what.
some Mike and some shit today. Man, this shit crazy. Mike a little bit of everywhere.
Oh yeah, they keep a little bit of Mike in the program now. Come on,
I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it at all.
these motherfuckers gonna say what they want, you know. But yeah, nigga, they keep a little bit of the Mike
Just a
in
little
there.
dabber, do you? You dig what I'm talking about? Do you have any
Exactly,
creepy
damn,
pawns?
will you?
You know what I mean?
That'll
So,
keep the blood fresh, and you got a whole different genetic makeup in there when he in the pedigree.
yeah.
And if the breeding happened to hit on his side of the ped, that's not a bad thing. And nigga was a
Yeah.
champion and producer. What the
I
fuck?
think,
Mike was a bull. He was a bulldog.
yeah, Mike is a
He was a
bulldog.
bulldog. Yeah, he was a
And I think
bulldog.
he gonna get his props in the game, kind of like what Deadlift did. You dig what I'm talking about? When you see it in there, it's just a different type of dog.
It's far beyond Cosmon. Let me go ahead and shit this game out real quick, man. I got some toilet paper. But when it comes down to it, that most people don't understand what the Mike blood is because the lane is so private. It's so private that the data will be out one day though. But these conversations are going to be the gold conversations when they came back and they said, well, how did this dog pass his lines? Who had these dogs? See, sometimes when we do Mythbusters, we can't even talk to these people who are in the myth. So even the people are missed. We in real time right now. I told you I got the eighth, I got the quarter, and I got the half. I'm working with all three. Now, what's so good about that is just like what Big Ram just said. He working with the granddaughter. He working with the. You see what I'm saying? Like this is nothing that's not gonna pass us through history. They have to come talk to us because we are the history that is the now. Okay, that's a part of the Michael Myers game. And like I said, Buck had cooked so much chicken that if you didn't get that duffel, if you didn't get that biscuit and didn't go cook it, that's your fault.
Yeah, that's your motherfucking law.
Yeah,
You know what I
mean? That's really kind of your fault.
Yeah, because we activated. You know, everybody know we activated. We activated.
I am on some total other shit in a whole nother strain of dogs. You dig what I'm talking about? In the back of some Wakama shit. You would never believe.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that though.
No, it's not. But what I'm saying is, I'm flipping through the whoopty wop, and then I see Michael Myers back that bitch. I say, well, damn. And then I look at the front of this bitch. It's red and blue all up in this motherfucker. And I look at the top of this bitch, and it's all blue with 3 dubs. And you dig what I'm talking about? Okay, somebody know what they doing.
Yeah, just everybody ain't just bragging about it. Just serious motherfuckers know what they doing. And it's up to you to fucking take them serious or not. You feel me?
Right.
Mr. Cooper will say we got a lot of work to do, gentlemen. That's what he said. If you walk on here, if you ever walked on Mr. Cooper's situation, he tell you we got a lot of work to do, gentlemen. So there's always that lift that the Michael Myers blood has given us. It's given us a lift back into the future. Like sometimes we forget that we're trying to build the future in the present, and we don't know what pieces we really need. But if we just keep building and keep, we got this over here, we got this over here. Let's meet up. It might cost $1,400 to get to my man, but I got to make this shit happen. Borderland, no, I got to bring this. You know what I'm saying? Like there's certain things that's got to happen in the game so we can create history.
Right.
That's a part of the game too. I got to make sure I feed Cosmon because I need some of that specimen. Yeah. I need it somehow. Whether if I get a half of him, if I get a quarter of him, if I get, just like he said, I got a granddaughter of him, put some buck on top. If I can get a piece of that specimen, I can keep Cosmon alive.
Exactly. That's how it works.
We're a piece of each other's yard, whether we want to admit it or not. We're a piece of each other's statements around this dog game, around the game period, whether we want to admit it or not. But there is going to come a time where we don't say red boy no more.
Yeah.
There is going to be a time where we don't say nothing but walk them down. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be a time when we go ahead and switch it up because we have no time. Like Cosmo, how do you describe your male? Tell the world about your male real quick. Now, this is how the game should sound. Go ahead and tell them.
He's down from Bingo and Daphne, old family. You dig what I'm talking about? And haymaker blood. But I would describe him as determined. He's a cloud kicker dog now. You dig what I'm talking about? He comes from some of the oldest, goodest, proven stock that can be put on the ground, still dropping it today, dropping it like it's hot. That's why I got to salute out to the dudes who really do it. You dig what I'm talking about? You can't. How do you hate on Walk 'em Down? How do you hate on the WEEN Mutant? How do you hate on the Buck City? You dig what I'm talking about? The thing is, y'all talking. 15% of you have never, ever. I'm telling you, I'm to 85% of you, 90% never even stepped in the box.
Never even seen one set up.
Never. You don't even know what it looked like.
Your county won't even tell the world that you stepped in anywhere.
So let's stop with that. You dig what I'm talking about? Let's stop with that. It's a new day.
Some of our paperwork, they'll look at you like, oh, you don't know who that person is? They'll be like, well, now we know you ain't nobody.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. You ain't did enough homework yet, homie.
Because if you go in certain counties, the county already know if you pull up to somebody's house, they know why you there. You're not gonna pull up. You're not gonna come up on Hilltop and not come see WEEN Mutant thing. They're not thinking you're somebody that you should be doing something illegal. This is what's going on, man. 5 points in Denver. The 5 points in Denver. You know, Coloso in Long Beach. You know, there's places in Washington. If you go there, they know why you there.
Yeah.
So this is why game has to be established, and the new rules got to be put down.
Yeah.
The new lingo. We have to get the new interpretation of what the fuck is going on, because some of us are lost. We still got dudes that'll put shit on the internet and say, I got a game dog. How'd you make it then, dude? Obviously you made it by break. How you broke the law and you gonna tell on yourself?
Stupid.
Thou shalt not stitch. Not even on yourself.
Myself.
Yeah, right.
I ain't got no game dogs. I ain't breaking no laws. My vets love me. My vets love me. The police, they drive by and they slow down and they look at the house, but they keep driving.
Oh, ain't nothing going on in that motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? This is the game people got. Oh man, I wouldn't buy no dog that was fighting. I'd save one. See? Yeah. I'd save one. That's why I try to tell people. Buck stepped in and polished the dog off and took care of an issue. He took care of an issue that the police and people that run around talking all this crazy stuff about how there's so much dog abuse and all this other. Why wouldn't they be praising somebody like Buck City that saved a dog? They don't even see it like that. They don't even understand it like that.
Man, that's too much like right, bro. Too much like right.
You know. But they're so confused, and that's why I said we gotta write our own history.
Yeah.
We gotta let the game be told by us. We can't let somebody explain the game because they don't know what they're talking about. They don't have what we have. They don't do what we do.
I'm not. You're not about the Woburn me. You're not about the Burke me. You're not about the Mr. Moore me. You ain't gonna put me off in history like I ain't matter. You dig what I'm talking about? I'm gonna make myself matter.
That's right.
You dig what I'm saying? So that's gonna be that on that. Some people gonna be blips, Some people gonna be hip, and that's just what it is. You dig what I'm saying?
Have we gotten to the point though where we got to give Big Ram his flowers? We got to give Mr. Garcia his flowers.
Yeah.
And we got to give
flipping though. Listen, first of all, if y'all not understanding this, it's been a change in the whole velocity of society. Right? So not only are you advancing, your dog is advancing, everything is advancing. The old shit is just old. Let the dead bury the dead. We got real dogs right now.
With dog man, with the experience, you can fucking just talk to him. You know how hard this shit was back in the day? Like,
listen, nobody. Listen, we did a show in the swamp where your boy, Edgar Casey, he prophesied that the dogs were going to click on, and they're going to start sniffing out diseases in people, clearing energy in rooms. They'll start really being damn near clairvoyant. They literally understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
And they said that's been clicked on since probably about the 70s. You dig what I'm talking about? Early 80s, that start. You know what I mean?
Well, no. We can tag it to we can tag it to a cartoon. We can say, does Astro look better than motherfucking what was the dog back in the day with Fred Flintstone now? This has already been focused out. We have to plan it out now. Mm-hmm. See, it's almost like they showed you from the bottom gravel pit to the space age up in the sky. What do we do now? Now we in the sky. What do we do now? We got Astro.
Come with cloud picker kennels, doggy to your door delivery services. That's what we do. We serve the Midwest. You dig what I'm talking about? Get your dog to you fastest and the best. Yep, doggy to your door. And then I wear me some dog man shoes with a dog ass dog man hat. You dig what I'm talking about? While I'm doing it. Why not? I think Wu-Tang said it the best, WEEN. Wu-Tang said, my seeds, marry his seeds, marry his seeds. That's how we keep Wu-Tang money all up in the family.
Sure. And then we diversify our bonds.
That's it. Come on, man. We cashing out cryptos.
Yeah.
It's only a little gas money.
Well, that's why they blue notes. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know what the money is, but we got to make sure that it's processed correctly. You know, I don't think anybody should pass up Ram when they got the 2,500 sitting. I don't think anybody should pass up Kraken when they got 2,500 sitting. Go get the real process so we can stay in the game. See, and I'm not trying to tell people not to go make your own life, not to go make your own dogs, but there's a track that comes along with the game that we're really playing. And you have to get pieces from the track so that your Hot Wheels can go on the track correctly.
WEEN is being nice to y'all. He's basically saying if you breed some shit to some shit, you're going to get some shit.
That shit you just said.
Start with good stuff. You dig what I'm talking about? Get you a good dog. You dig what I'm talking about? And then go from there. The game get easier. Well, I'm going to tell you like this. The game ain't no easier with a good dog. It ain't.
Ooh.
This bitch ain't fair, cuz. It ain't. You dig what I'm talking about? So,
most good dogs get fucked off. Shit. Most good dogs, motherfuckers, and they just get wasted, bro.
Man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's why.
Or litter don't get sorted out correctly.
Yep.
How many niggas that fell out about a dog, man? Come on, man. Fuck up
man.
A masher.
Got a cemetery with 3 in the ground. because
Man,
of dogs.
now I wouldn't piss on if they was on fire over a dog.
Man.
Watch your ass turn into Freddy Cougar first.
Uh, but the bill that we've paid for is here now. So you got to come to the table. There ain't no more, where do I do this at? How do I get this done? Who can I talk to? Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. You know, there's a lot of things that we still can be like, well, how do I start a trucking business? And how do I, there's a lot of stuff we can still act like we don't have the information for. And we can say, well, there's gatekeepers and all that. You can say all that. But this lane right here, shit, there's some runners in this lane.
And it don't stop you. It don't negate the fact that you got a supercomputer in your pocket.
Word. Have to be in to learn to use it. We have to be in the game to learn how to use it. So even if, and we just said this earlier, even if you got a red boy dog, when is it going to be your dog? Even if you got a Virgil or Ozzy dog, when is it going to be your dog? When are you going to take claim?
You got to put in that same work and more and make it your dog. If not, we still 20 more years, we still going to be calling them red boy dogs. So motherfuckers just got to shut up, man, and get to it. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. And I don't want people to, exactly. And I don't want people to keep representing something that they have never, ever seen.
Right. This is like for instance, when WEEN was asking me what I would describe it as, I was describing his characteristics, but as in to what he is, he a dirt road OG Loco dog.
Word. See that? Up to date and in your face.
Yeah.
He's
a dirt
game.
road Loco dog. So
game official.
I just told you what he is. Just know
official.
Good on the top and to get on your ass on the bottom.
That's right. And the people have put in the work, and I like how you represented the people because you established the people who put the work in.
Oh yeah, you got
their creation.
Yours.
Yeah,
I believe you got to have your own shit, blending your own shit. You ain't getting no dogs from nobody else. That shit is yours. You got
everything created.
You got a full pedigree with your name in it. Maybe got somebody way back in the back on the fourth, somebody else little shit name they know or whatever, but it's your shit all the way through there. You dig what I'm talking about? In them your dogs.
That's right. That's right. Somebody say third generation.
10 years.
Third generation.
Yeah. No, at least 10 years of dedicated breeding to do that. You feel me?
That's what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
What it's gonna
and
be.
You got to have data, because what have you been basing the last 10 years off of?
Man,
the data has to.
Red boy name for 10 years, like fuck no. The red boy esteem, then you playing with the team now. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
stop cooking. Stop cooking that.
He didn't put his
don't
work.
Cook that. No. That base don't work on the block over here
at all, nigga. You got way too much cut in that, nigga.
Nah, you get killed for something like that.
Oh yeah,
but you have to label. You have to label yourself into the game. You have to choose a label that you're gonna run in with. You have to choose. Now, I could be really petty and say I still got Ozzy and Mims dogs. I could be petty like that. But why would I be petty like that when I've been doing all the breeding? When I've been doing all the dogs?
It don't say in the work. Dogs. It don't say that.
Them food cleaning up all the
been gone. Yeah, they've been gone.
Only thing they did was sold you the dog,
Exactly. So the game has expired on the people who say I got a Bolio dog.
Yeah,
The game has expired on the game where somebody says, I got a Jocko dog. See, and it's almost crazy that somebody would say that when they weren't even born. I heard Buck say to somebody, he's like, you wasn't even born. You know, in game right there. We're not going to go further with that conversation because your input doesn't count. That's not the game you should run. You know, you should run your game. You should run what you're doing. You should be able to establish and talk about either where you started from or where you're headed at least.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm waiting for Cody and that specimen you got to start producing. Yes, because I'm gonna make a cur pile with some of these dogs out here with that.
Hey, listen, Daphne. I'll be to see you, shorty. You dig what I'm talking about? I'll be to see you, Papa. Papa, I ain't forgot about you. You dig what I'm talking about? We got some things to do. Because listen, I'm about to put the tightest of the old family. I'm telling you, these are some brand new. These is cloud kicker dogs. Because can't nobody else do it. I didn't even know these dogs existed no more. The shit that I'm finding, I didn't even know they existed. And come to find out,
is you trusted.
WEEN, they've been under my nose the whole time.
Well, you trusted the process, though.
What?
You finally trusted the process. It's not there's stuff that's still there for you. But I'm just glad you wanted you to prove that you should come out and just go ahead and trust the process.
What's the song say? Just watch me work. That's it.
Watch me work, yeah.
Right. Some people gonna be here in 10 years. Some people.
When you start cooking, right now, let me put this fruition out here in the universe. When you start cooking with that male, I guarantee somebody is gonna take it 3 steps further than you.
Yep, I hope so.
And
but
say, "Hey,
till then, I'm gonna have something for your ass, like a paddle and a belt for your ass till then."
Hell yeah, get a switch.
Yeah.
Well, that's the same. That's the same. Hey, look. Hey, Big Ram. When you call me and say that girl done finally, you know what I'm saying? I'm sending my money. Don't even trip.
Yeah.
Don't even trip. Don't even trip.
Yeah. And
don't even trip.
Hey, Ram. Yeah. You know, nigga was you know what I mean?
Your birthday coming up too.
And yeah, because on the other way, what you got, that male you got go where already. They make toots. They make spikes when you cut that to that old family.
I'm already knowing.
So I'm just saying, you did well. I didn't know. I ain't know.
Well, you know, I don't be advertising this shit. You feel me?
Right. But you know, I'll be listening. You dig what I'm talking about? I don't say a lot, but I'll be listening. You dig what I'm talking about? Do my homework on some shit, and I'm like, oh, this why this shit bite like that.
The quality that Ram believes in is a part of the game.
Yeah.
The quality that he believes in is a part of the game. Now, me, I go ahead.
Ram, you had any experience with them booze and bark dogs?
Hell yeah.
Tell me your experience about what because you know I'm just peeping. You did what I'm talking about. Tell us about your experience with booze and bark shit, bro. That big rough ass shit. Tell us about it.
Yeah, they rough, but they slick with the rough. They ain't just stupid rough. Like they smart rough. You know, they ain't just crashing into you head first rough. They fucking know how to get there, then rough you up. You feel me? It's kind of like a best I can describe if you had like 10% bolio, 90% bully, son. You feel me? You got the bully brain, the rest is just all fucking bully, son. You know, that's the best way I could describe it.
Right.
And I liked it because the physicality of them too, though, they got nice thick hides, hard thick bones. big hard teeth, just everything you would want in a bulldog, bro. But they not stupid. They got a brain in them still.
Do you think that what are they drawn from that throws that big body like that with that thick skin and that big massive head? They got real blocky heads and not
That's
not
how.
the real shorter muzzle, but the kind of in the middle muzzle.
Yeah, that's like how if you look at the old pictures of Eli and shit, that's how they was built. Like them was some big fucking dogs, bro. There wasn't no little short squatty dogs like how we see now. When you get too heavy on the Eli, them motherfuckers was big as hell.
We also should give quality thanks to the bulldog. See, we can't get away from history of why we call them bulldogs, because the structure of the dog itself should resemble a bulldog.
Because
Like,
a bulldog had to jump on the bull. Them dogs wasn't thin built motherfuckers. Like,
no, we wanted that bubble jaw. We want to see that muscle click around the top of the head frame. That muzzle better be at least a little wide. It better not be skinny.
Straight leg.
The eyeballs better have some space between them.
All of that, bro.
The terrier ears. I want to see them terrier ears, them airplane. I want to see them bitches airplaning like a motherfucker.
Yeah, looking like a shark fin.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And I'm a tight foot dude. I need to see tight feet. I don't want to see the spread paw unless that sucker's.
Yeah.
And
because you fighting a bull, a literal bull. Then you can't be all fucked up, built.
You'll lose. It's like losing digits off of getting stepped in. Keep that feet tight. And then that goes into. Now check this game out. Check this game out. That goes into. I don't want a dog that eats shit. I don't want a dog that'll step in its shit. No. I don't want a dog that'll a female that'll fight a male while she's on her cycle. I want her almost to flag all the time. As soon as she get on her cycle, she better be ready to get on the stroke, get her 10 toes in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need you scrappy. I don't want a male that want to kill. I don't like a puppy killer. I don't want that male to be muscling on the little guys. I don't like that. There's things that we have to go back and restructure that a lot of us have. I don't want a dog who drinks a whole bowl of water. You know what I'm saying? I don't want a dog like he's just sitting, he gonna drink the whole bowl of water. Even if he don't even want the water, but he gonna just drink it because another dog is looking. You see what I'm saying? I don't want a dog that's easily confused. Like, the homie's in the yard, he got a dog in the yard, but this other dog just can't calm down. I don't like that. There's things that we got to reconstruct. And these are personal. This is all personal, Yeah.
And no matter the bloodline, don't take a stupid dog, bro. Like, wait, that shit will stay in your fucking line for so long, bro. You have a yard full of them stupid motherfuckers. So people say red boy dogs are dumb. Some are. But the ones I seen on my come up was smart. And they could bite. You fast forward, now they just got a game plug title. That comes from the breeding, Yeah. So, you got to know how to breed smart, too, bro. Don't just be breeding just because of the pedigree. Always breed for the traits, man.
That's right. Man.
Say again. Hold on.
Oh, boy. Bulldog.
Trying to keep the game in line, that's all.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. And like I said, this game might not be for some of y'all.
You know what I mean? Sir, because just like, there was a time for Indian Bolio. But eventually that line is represented as buck. You dig what I'm talking about? Somebody takes over. And now we in the new era now. We in the new eras now, and you did what I'm talking about. Salute my nigga Buck City. Salute all the great breeders out there. Niggas did tied into one of them new greats. Mike Myers. He up there. And then when you start, you dig what I'm talking about? Yeah, look, hey WEEN, you know when you look back into the pedigree of them old good dogs, you always see a couple people.
Yeah.
It's a couple little what they call them usual suspects.
Yeah, because they knew what they
Well,
was doing. No,
yeah.
yeah.
Plus,
You did. You
plus,
gonna see a
plus,
few
in the real
really good
game,
dogs back there.
yep, in the real game, you're gonna have to call on somebody. You're not gonna run through this lifetime, especially in this game, and think
Mm,
you're gonna run solo. You can't run solo. Somebody's gonna run you down.
yeah.
And when somebody run you down, are you gonna have enough firepower to stay alive and survive? Okay. Now,
Yeah.
speaking of that, I got to get back to. I'm in live time. I got a situation going on right now, but I'm gonna tell you what, man. I appreciate y'all coming to the game room, Buck City, APBT Radio. This platform, we do not promote or condone any illegal activity with any animal.
Cool.
What we do condone is knowledge, good family values, and wipe your ass when you get off the toilet and wash your hands.
Nasty ass.
you nasty son of a bitch.
Spreading that E. coli.
Hey, good looking out too. I'm posting the link for me, Buck. Appreciate that, cuz.
Yeah, I gotta get me some dog bands now. You dig what I'm talking about? Even if I don't wear them, you know what I mean? Might get a pair to just put it.
That's cool too. That's what I'm calling them. Dog man.
Yeah, dog bands, nigga. That shit hard.
Yeah, hell yeah. I
That
appreciate
shit
that.
hard. I ain't gonna lie, cause hey, dog man ain't never had no. You dig what I'm talking about? He ain't really had no.
Yeah, his own chew. You feel me?
Yeah.
Dog,
I've been
too.
speeding. I've been trying to get to this hotel so I could call in on y'all. What y'all got going on, man?
Man,
Oh, what up, Borderland Breezy?
Slow motion, man.
Hell yeah.
man, what's the plan?
Got a bunch of good people tonight.
Hell yeah. I was like, let me call
Uh,
in. Y'all over there cooking.
No, you down there cooking. Hey, Borderland, man. I been meaning to tell you, man. Salute, man. You did
Hey,
what I'm talking about. Salute to you, bro, man.
Yeah,
Uh,
old secret chef over there.
you been putting in some work. You been putting in some work, brother, and people
supposed to
see it.
be.
You dig what I'm talking about? People see
Yeah.
it and salute to you. You dig what I'm talking about? I appreciate good brothers like you in the game. Promise you, we ain't gonna let them do. You ain't gonna get woe burned. You ain't gonna get burnt.
Hey,
You
you
ain't
know
gonna be
that.
no Mr. Moore. You ain't gonna be forgot about. Shout out
Already,
to all
brother.
the
I
boys got that
appreciate
good
that.
Achilles blood, man. How that shit going down there, man, with that good Achilles blood and that junior blood.
Oh man, hey man. Hey man.
I thought, hey, look,
Hey man.
hey, walk him down. I
Long
told
live
you.
greasy corner kid.
Yeah.
I told you what I was looking at, right? And look who pulled up.
Yup,
Hey,
the man with it.
Mm-hmm.
hey. Yeah, I already know. Long live greasy corner kid. But
Mm-hmm.
what y'all cooking on now? I had to go in
Shout
there
out
and check that.
Pedalero, man. Pedalero. Shout out
Hell
Pedalero.
yeah.
You know, you know. If you
Lero.
know, you know.
You know what I'm saying?
If you know, you know.
Hell yes. Salute, OG musician. I see you in there.
I'm
All
trying
right,
to
blood and thirst. I see you out there swamping.
Oh yeah, we were just, giving the people some good game, man, on how to keep the game going. That's all. Don't make
hell
no
yeah.
fucking moves,
I heard y'all a while ago. Just to weigh in on that, man. I'm always a firm believer that it's about the bitch. I know,
Yeah,
a good bit to get you farther. You got the
it's a
space.
long way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's that good life, though.
Is that why you think the real dog men kind of focus on the females in their line and they keep them more? You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
because They are the ones, that's gonna pass on the major part of your genetics. You did what I'm talking about. You get more shots
Yeah,
with.
not only that, they also they 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 do the initial raising and teaching of the pups. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So they take a lot of that on. Now, I'm definitely not a believer of. I think it's a myth that they carry the genetics from a dog that's bred to them before.
Yeah, I
But
don't believe that either.
yeah, but I know if you do believe it, it ain't. I
She
mean,
carry a little bit of her father's X chromosome
yeah,
and her XX chromosome, but it's not of another male that she bred with.
right,
She
right,
already got all the eggs in her she ever gonna have.
right.
You did what I'm talking about from day one. She got all the eggs she gonna have.
And
So,
that's what the heat is all about. Before she's able to get pregnant, is getting rid of them dead eggs and all that, so she can drop some new ones.
mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
But that's just it. But that's all I want. That's what I wanted to weigh on about that. My key ain't working. That's it. Though. Uh,
Yeah.
what else was that?
What else I wanted to ask you about real quick, Borderland.
Was that?
Um,
It's not working.
what?
Oh,
Hello?
no, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh,
Hello.
Yeah. Yeah.
I where you think in this new coming era, you dig what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Of this dog chain that that old that working. I don't even know. Eli,
Yeah.
Borderland. Achilles type dogs. Where do you think they're gonna fit into the new future game?
Oh man, they are 100% athletes. They can do anything. You know what I'm saying? So, when it comes to whatever you want to run them up a wall, they'll run up a wall. You want to pull a, pull some weights, they'll pull some weights. They're just 100% athletic ability dogs, and they're very, very, very smart. So they
And
learn.
where do you put intelligence? Out of rating it. You did what I'm talking about. Where do you put that? Uh, it or how do you judge that in your program? And where do you put that on like the importance in your dogs?
Oh,
You dig what
that's
I'm talking about?
probably more. That's more important than I think anything. Let me say, back in the day, prior to the 1976 laws, whatever, uh, these keys they just not gonna work. They're just gonna keep giving me broken keys. All right. No, it worked. It was just showing red. Okay, my bad. I'm in the room now. I can talk. But when it comes to the dogs, I think the freaking light. Oh, okay. This hotel trip. I'm about to go get my money back. Ain't no lights. All right. Okay. So my bad. Yeah, I'm traveling for work, so I'm trying to get what kind of light. There we go. All right. So importance is number one. Man, I'll tell you this. Uh a smart dog could beat a strong hog any day of the week,
Hmm.
in my opinion.
Twice
So
on Sunday. You gotta have that brain in your head, bro.
yeah, for
Mhm.
sure. Hard. I mean, that's that's like number one. That's numero uno. I refuse to feed a dumb dog. You know, I, and there's different ways to spot different types of dumbness, and there's different levels to intelligence. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But definitely, intelligence would rank high in my levels of
What you
dog
think? You say
choices.
walk them down?
Shit, I agree. I recently acquired some of that musician stuff he was doing that he bred down from his Rick Rule line of dogs, and those the motherfucker get off the truck. I tell him, shut up, stop, point. It's like he just fucking smart as fuck, and I could tell that was part of that man's breeding program, you know. Like
Yeah.
real intelligence just on being a dog. Cause I like to do shit with my dogs too, you know. Like I like to regular train them, obedience train them, and take them to the obedience trials and shit like that. And
Yeah.
you can't do that with a stupid dog, bro. You know, one
At all.
like crazy. Now, granted, the one I got, you know, down from him and Dirt Road stuff is fucking super turned up, fight crazy. But I tell that motherfucker shut the fuck up, chill out. He gonna shut the fuck up and chill out. You know, just like that.
Yeah.
I ain't gotta yell at him or nothing. I just look at him like, nigga, we ain't doing that. You feel me? And he'd be like, all right, I got you.
Fight crazy isn't a sign of unintelligence to me. I
Oh
think
no, but being able to tell him to stop that shit and control it, that's a real sign of intelligence, you know?
Yeah.
I'm real pleased with that shit, you know?
Man, shout out Dirt Road, man.
Yeah, Dirt Road, you putting it down,
man.
Yeah.
My nigga, man.
shout out to
Dirt Road, like that's my guy, like in real life.
Word.
If I never got one dog from him,
my nigga
my guy. Yeah. But yeah,
I gotta roll up one on my nigga Bingo.
Hey, that's what I got too. A son of Bingo, cross to the cannonball.
Hey, come on, man. I got one to the OG Loco shit.
Yeah, see?
Old family.
I know.
She put bulldogs on the ground, so I'm going to get her. And
and you need to send me one of them gangster dogs.
Listen, I ain't gonna say nothing, but I'm gonna say something. It's coming. I found some of the tightest living Klaus blood in the world.
Nice.
Ooh, I ain't getting no old Klaus blood in them.
What? I didn't even know. I didn't think it existed anymore.
Yeah, last one who had the goodness of that was Kizenball. Last person who had a good shot of it.
Guess what they took it to keep it alive, to keep, you know what I mean, to advance it forward. But guess what it's still tight, you know, Klaus in there, in the pad.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm talking about? So and it's still living and it work. So
what they doing with it?
The Cadillac blood, the Center's Hondo Haymaker shit.
Oh, the old Holland's blood.
Yeah.
Bingo.
Yeah.
So that's what they kept to keep it going. You dig what I'm talking about? And they just been blending that old Klaus shit, breeding the back off that shit. You dig what I'm talking about? And I found it. So I'm gonna hit that because that's all on that's my boy Top.
Okay.
If you go back behind that Center's Hondo, that Haymaker shit, Bingo shit, it's all Cadillac.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that shit good. Been good. I done been had Cadillac dogs. I done already, you dig what I'm talking about? So it makes sense to me why Bingo good. It makes sense to me why this little boy over here acting like he acting.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm talking about? Because he acting. You dig what I'm talking about? He acting like he a bulldog.
Yep. Just gotta let him grow up.
That's it.
Yep, he acting like he a bulldog. So
I felt what y'all was saying. 25% of it is the dogs. You know what I'm saying? 80% is you.
Yeah, I believe so. I believe that too. Twins at that too. I think it's about 70-30.
Yeah, that's always been my motto. It's up to you to make that dog be great. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Right. Put him in the right position to win.
Exactly. And he'll do the rest, but you got to do your part.
Yep. Right? The crazy part is that nigga will work when you think he won't. If you put something on him, he gonna handle that too.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part. I would we be holding them back.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you smart, you feel me?
Yeah.
You let him grow up.
Let
Reach
them
his full
mature.
potential.
Don't rush
Yeah.
into it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that be the downside to them type of dogs like that. Motherfucker be like, God damn, I could put this motherfucker on a pig right now. Like, I just
Yeah.
if you think he good now, wait till he fucking get grown. He
Yeah,
gonna be
wait till he
great.
mature.
Yeah. You take him from good to great in a couple of months. Just be patient, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, they catch a hog. This motherfucker caught a hog too already. He caught a hog. He got an innie. Listen, never seen the hog.
Jump right on that motherfucker head.
Yeah, listen. The first one he grabbed, the one that was about his size, he grabbed it by the nose.
Okay.
He grabbed it by the nose.
Full control.
He ass to death. You dig what I'm talking about? So they put him in there with a bigger one. He went to the ear.
Yep.
Never seen the hog. And mind you, when we came up out there, it's full of ticks.
Now listen to this.
You dig what I'm talking about? So
That's what I mean by intelligent. He knew that hog was bigger. He knew it.
Yeah, he knew he couldn't
what
just
he
go in
had to
there and
do.
fight that one. Like, I gotta hold this
Yeah.
motherfucker out till he get tired.
Yeah.
we put him on a bigger one, the third one. You dig what I'm talking about? Tossed his ass in the air. Nigga hit the ground, came right back. And then it was sweet because the hog like swung his head and he kind of like bobbed and weaved on him. Got right back on the ear.
Like, yeah, motherfucker, you ain't finna bake me into a fight.
He's spinning with the nigga now, man. He's spinning.
Yep.
I was so proud, cuz. I was so proud. And then I got to talk to OG Loco, right? Everything he said that his dogs was going to do, he did it.
Nice.
Yeah, I like getting dogs from motherfuckers like that, bro. Cause
People that
actually paying
know.
attention to their line, you know?
Yeah.
When they breed and keep them
knowing is
traits
half the
prominent.
battle.
G.I. Joe.
Everything he told me, his dogs do. I promise you, I swear every word to you, he did. Every one of them walk him down. Never seen the pig.
That's fucking beautiful, bro.
That's what, remember last game room I was on. I told you, I think the half the process is knowing what you're working with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Once you're able to do that, then
then I ain't really, you know what I mean? At least I'm halfway there.
Hell yeah. At least you know, okay, he wasn't lying. Shit. This shit gonna do exactly as he said.
Yeah. He's gonna do what it's gonna do. I ain't mad at him.
Now it's up to you to do what you gonna do, you know?
I was pleasantly surprised that he got a daughter, a sister. He's got a sister to my dog, right? And out of all the dogs that he got on his yard, out of all the dogs that he showed his sister.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm talking about? Out of all the dogs he could have been, this nigga got 1,000 dogs.
Yep.
You dig what I'm talking about? So you out of all of them, so he was surprised that like, yeah, man, I knew he was like, I like that shit too. You know what I mean?
So
I like that shit too. He showed me he had the dog with him already. Yeah. You dig what I'm talking about? So I'm like, oh man, you dig what I'm talking about? I may be on to something. You know what I mean? I may be on to something. I'm about to take advantage of this shit.
You better, because all breeders ain't like that, bro.
Right. Most of them will show you something that somebody else bred on the yard.
Exactly.
I really don't give a fuck. I'm just glad that these niggas is cool as hell. I don't give a fuck. If what I'm looking at is bad, I don't care what he is. I don't give a fuck what he is. I look historically how they been breeding that to make it do something. You did what I'm talking about, but then I still got to turn around and look what's in front of me that I can breed to, that come from that shit that breed that shit.
Yep, that carry those same traits. You know?
I'm not even worried about what the blood is, but if I can historically lock in shit that makes super dogs, I got a better chance to drag all that centipede, Klaus Stabber, Gets Bosco. You dig what I'm talking about? All that shit. Cause in the back is that.
Yep, that my dog back there, you know, that was a prominent dog for the old family red nose.
Listen, the worst of the worst is a tombstone, a spike,
Yeah,
a tonka. That's the worst.
and them ain't bad dogs. So if that's the worst, you winning.
I gotta. If not, nigga, shit. I'm shooting my shot. You dig what I'm talking about? You just gotta. I'm wet. You dig what I'm talking about? Some people know what the fuck they doing. I've been wet. Been had good dogs when I wasn't even trying to do nothing. Been shaping shit. Been whooping on shit. Historically.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm talking about? But and then pretty dogs. They pretty.
Yeah, hell yeah, them some good looking dogs, man.
Yeah, they pretty. You dig what I'm talking about? So sometimes the dog gods throw you a bone.
Yep, it's up to you to bite it.
Come on, there you go.
100.
There you go. You dig what I'm talking about? So, and then I don't know, man. I'm funny acting. I'm old school. You dig what I'm talking about? I'm not giving nobody $3,500 for no dog.
Well, man.
Nigga, why? When I'm trying to
Create.
I'm trying to get out the woods.
Exactly.
I'm trying to go in and get out. No. You dig what I'm talking about? No, funny business. And I want a good dog that can survive a real hunt. You dig what I'm talking about? Because everybody don't come out.
For real. Most of them don't come out. Shit.
Right.
If most of them came out, everybody had champions and grand champions. You feel me? Only the selected few get to come out on the other side and still live to tell the tale.
Oh, shit. You see what musician said? He said Rick Rude and Mike Myers stuff. He said they looking great, too.
Right.
He said keep a...
Oh, yeah.
I saying how you ignored me, Ram. I said you need to send me one of them gangster Cody dogs.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, I got his half sister. She should be coming in the heat, this month. So, yeah, I'm going to stick them.
That might be. Hey.
Yeah.
You know what I'm thinking.
Both ways. Why you bullshitting both ways?
Yeah. You know what I'm thinking.
Yes,
Both
sir.
ways.
So, yeah, I'll put you on the list because, I'll be keeping them. You feel me?
Yeah. I know you do. Hey, man.
Hey, yeah. Huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you gonna plug it up?
Little Mexican Eli, that Cardina stuff, to some of that Bolio Tombstone stuff. You dig what I'm talking about? Them
yeah. I got that breeding coming up too. So yeah,
yeah.
Be on the lookout.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. They already they just turned a month.
Oh, see, you already ahead of the game then. Shit.
Hell yeah.
Hit up Cosmo to see if he's selling some then. Shit.
And
you gonna like that shit because that's a secret cross right there. You feel me?
I when Walk Down come around, I shut up.
That's a secret cross right there, though. Motherfuckers, yeah, that's one of them ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's how you make bulldogs, is breeding them like that.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. You dig what I'm talking about? And I just used it as secret sauce, sprinkle dinkle. You dig what I'm talking about? Dinkle dinkle.
Yep.
Cause I like it old and I like it red. That's just how I like it. I like it like that.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with
Ain't
it.
nothing wrong with that, man. Okay.
But I like it two ways. I like my old family, lean and red boy, or these red dogs. You dig what I'm talking about? And I like, and then I like my old family, heavy old family, with a little splash of that red boy in it, just to keep it. You dig what I'm talking about? Spicy, you know.
Hell yeah.
And
Just
then,
to keep
Tell
it
you, them
cool.
old,
Just to
don't
keep
sleep,
it
I don't sleep
interesting.
on them old reds, man. They'll come
and
out.
listen, that to the Bolio Tombstone Eli.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you make a grand champion art. You feel me?
Hell yeah.
Listen,
Everything popped in my head.
I'm trying to breed a dad.
And then take it back to the Eli. That's how you get that nigga Reno.
Mm. See,
Do it, bro.
it's sauce. You dig what I'm talking about? It's there. You dig what I'm talking about? I just ran into a little turtle buster bitch. I said, who? You dig it? Nigga, you ain't got no turtle buster in this bitch. Nigga, I'm lying. You dig what I'm talking about? It's in there. That gainy shit.
Yeah, that games, boy. Hey, the Turtle Buster dogs, they wasn't known for gameness, but them motherfuckers, it take a lot to bring the fucking shit out of them, nigga. Like, good luck.
And
Them motherfuckers was all fucking goddamn go.
I had a
Go.
I had a good one about 15 years ago.
And them motherfuckers could bite, nigga.
What?
Oh man.
And listen, impossibly smart. I'm talking about open up the refrigerator, go get a beer smart.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Go help the kids with his math homework smart.
Hell yeah.
Listen, we'll sit on the porch, right? Sit on the porch and watch the kids get on the bus.
Smart. Yeah.
Make sure the kid, anything come by there, he right there. You dig what I'm talking about? Shout out my nigga King Crippin. You dig what I'm talking about? He was a mob man. And listen, the game is unfair. My own cousin stole it.
That's how that shit be, man. The motherfuckers right next to you or do you?
He lived right behind me.
It's a dirty motherfucker, boy.
Hell yeah.
In the world that could touch that dog. 4. Right? 2 of them in my house and 2 of them in his house. My cousin O'Neal. He didn't steal a dog. His son did. No. But you did what I'm talking about. But he had some good. He had some great Cadillac stuff that went on to become championship historically. You did what I'm talking about. Ohio players champion Max. That's my boy shit. That's my cousin.
Okay. Yeah.
So we
yeah.
The Cadillac shit for a long time. You did because it was putting bulldogs on the ground.
Yeah.
I mean, he was mixing it with boils and all that stuff. Man, I was doing something different.
Sometimes that's what you got to do. Create a lane for yourself.
Yeah, I was doing something different. And he ran into a good turtle buster. You did what I'm talking about, and damn near tore my nigga yard up.
Rip it in half.
Man, he had a bad motherfucker named Rage. Rage could have made grand champion. I believe he was at least made champion. He was that good. He just ran into a buzzsaw. He ran that. Nigga Crippin was really that. And you did what I'm talking about. He was really that. And it's some bullshit. It's bullshit. You did what I'm talking about. Anyways. Shout out my nigga O'Neal. He a real dog man. You know, his son, it is what it is, little Chris. It is what it is. But O'Neal is a real dog man. And he showed me a lot. You did what I'm talking about. He showed me a lot. You did what I'm talking about, upkeep. And you did what I'm talking about, how to get them through the winters. You did what I'm talking about. He showed me the dryer trick. I didn't know that. You did what I'm talking about.
What's the dryer trick?
Man, he got vent holes cut into the top of his dog house. Right?
Run the dryer.
He run heater ducting, like the shit that go to your
like on a grow tent.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah,
silver shit. You dig what I'm talking about? They go to the back of your dryer.
Yep.
He run that to the top of the kennel or to the doghouse and down into the top of the doghouse. So in the winters, he can just cut the dryer on while he's drying his clothes and heat the houses up.
That's smart than a motherfucker, boy.
He got a split in that bitch. He got a split in his yard. You dig what I'm talking about? It's like it sit on top of a chain. It just hangs. You dig what I'm talking about? And it's like a 3-4 way split off the thing. And it just goes to the doghouse and dump right into the doghouse. So, so when you come out there, it's 2 feet of snow out that motherfucker. The doghouse warm. You see heat coming off of it. You did what I'm talking about. So he kept his dog in real good shape in Michigan through them cold ass winters, leaving them outside because we would heat the house. Cause you know them bitches was real destructive. Like they wouldn't keep a door. Like he would try to put a door on it and shit. You dig what I'm talking about? It wouldn't work. So he had to figure out a way to do it.
That is smart. You know what? I'm gonna do that to my puppy pens.
Mm-hmm. It just running straight off the back tap of the house that dump the air outside.
Yeah.
And he ran a duct with a splitter. And it's got like 4 splits, and you can run the pipe right into the dog houses.
Nice.
Dope. And I didn't know how to do that. I learned that about 16, 17 years ago. But I
do that, but I use a goddamn deep freezer for the summer with an inline fan, and I run them same ducts in the East dog house. Dogs got AC all summer. That's why the niggas are quiet right now. Them niggas kicking it in the AC.
Yeah, you is on the west, ain't you, Walker?
You know, it get hot as a bitch out here.
It's still hot out that way?
Hell yeah, it's 100 degrees right now, nigga. 7:30 at night.
That's that El Paso. That's that El Paso.
Nigga, our nighttime temperatures be niggas fucking high temps all summer. So hell yeah. I should be kicking it in that cold AC all day, nigga.
Damn, man.
You said you put a fan in a deep freeze?
That's an inline fan. You know how you use for a grow tent to suck out the heat?
Yeah.
So I got one of them just in the freezer. Built a little stand for it and shit. Cut a hole in the top of the freezer and run the duct through.
Cold air.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
It's blowing cold fucking air. Ain't that
hell yeah, nigga. Shit. I be like, shit, let me get in one of them motherfuckers with you, and I'll be out there on the yard, like, scoot over, nigga.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, damn, man. It's hot. Yeah, it's still hot as fuck out there.
Yeah, it's literally 100 degrees, nigga. It's 7:30 at night, nigga.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hot as a bitch still. We supposed to be getting into the fall, like, nigga, please.
Hell yeah.
Oh, boy, I know y'all be
learned
getting
something today. 2 things.
Hell yeah, I didn't know the dryer trick, so hell yeah, because it do get cold out this bitch too, so I might have to go find me an old dryer on Facebook Marketplace or something, nigga.
Yeah, I got one sitting in my shed. I'm about to pull out and create something because, yeah, man, I ain't never.
And I mean, it's gonna pump right out the back.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I know that exhaust. Hell yeah.
It's got a pump on it for you.
Yep. You just gotta fucking hook the duct up.
You just gotta tie a zip tie on that motherfucker.
Yep. Keep it on there. So hell yeah, that's a great idea. Shit.
Hell yeah.
It'll blow all day.
And it ain't gonna take up that much AC. Or electricity, I mean. Yeah. Like, you good. That's because it's still an appliance, you feel me?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, that's a good ass idea.
And in the winter, that's when I had trouble with the dogs because they used to the heat.
yeah, you feel me? That cold be killing them, nigga. They be like shivering down, be skinny as fuck.
Yeah. Man. Hell yeah.
No, we get the fattening the motherfuckers up good, man. You dig what I'm talking about? Hit them with that tallow, hit them with that beef tallow. Put some rice on your motherfucking ass. You dig what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, I'm the king of brown rice in they food, boy. And
Oh,
let them sits up like fucking YA.
I had you
I
fat.
use that long, sticky jasmine rice.
You good, fat.
Yup. Be
You
looking
dig what-
like Big Tookie around this motherfucker.
Whoa. Yup.
Yeah, that dryer is a good ass idea, man. I'm finna go find me a little $50 holler dryer.
He put me on to that shit. You dig what I'm talking about? And, you know, a lot of little different little tricks to the trade that, you know what I mean? You know, even when, for instance, like lost dogs and shit, you dig what I'm talking about? If I found the dog and he was sick, he taught me how to you know what I mean? Get him back together.
Yeah.
You dig, you know what I'm saying? So you dig what I'm talking about? How to, you know, help with the welfare. Even stuff I already knew stuff, but he knew other shit.
Yeah.
You know that real shit. You did want to talk about how to save a motherfucking dog.
Yeah, it's good to have a mentor like that to show you, you know, because you don't know shit you don't know. You feel me?
Yeah, and you know what I mean. And I was in even by my you know, I was already good, but you know the breeding part. You dig what I'm talking about? You dig what I'm talking about? I wasn't hip, right?
Yeah.
Even in my 20s, I wasn't hip. You dig what I'm talking about? I really didn't care.
Well, that's
right. Is it good? Is it ain't?
Yeah.
That's it. And because I wasn't trying to breed it. That's not what I was doing.
Right.
About it was for instance, we'll just use a nice word. It was a trophy for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a trophy for me.
Yep.
So I wasn't worried about what it was. It didn't matter. You did what I'm talking about, but he taught me to pay attention to it.
Yeah, how to keep the dice rolling.
What you did what I'm talking about, and what shit did that I didn't see. Right?
Hell yeah.
I didn't see Cadillac. I didn't. I seen a bunch of what his kids do.
But it's good though to have that information that he can say, I seen him and he was like this. So now you know, moving forward, you looking for all the pups that carry that trait. You feel me?
Right.
I ain't see Sweet John.
I got a good question, man.
Bunch of that shit off of him. That do
What up, Buck?
exactly what he's supposed to do.
I got a good ass question right now. It just, you know, I'm just sitting here listening to the cookout and why?
And that's the beauty of the game, man. Them little jewels right there. Keep your game going 20 years down the road. You feel me?
Why do breeders? Why do people use breeder in a negative connotation?
Cause they ain't getting money.
Not only that, because they don't know how to do it. They think it's easy.
Fuck no. If it was easy, we would all have Rom dogs by now.
Hell yeah. It ain't easy.
They got a whole negative word for that connotation. They'll call you a puppy peddler.
Yeah.
But is it peddling if you selling good dogs?
No.
I done been on both sides. Okay. I done been on the side where you could sell dogs, and I've been on the side where I didn't want to sell dogs.
Right.
Or I had to just buy dogs from people. Man. Being a breeder is kind of like being your own boss.
Right.
Mm-hmm. If we're talking about dogs. Now, it doesn't mean, you know, you're a breeder. Now you just get the boss motherfuckers. Not like that. But you get to control. It's quality control. You feel me?
I always equate it to playing God. You dig what I'm talking about? That's in a sense what you're doing. You dig what I'm talking about? You're playing with the genetics, trying to produce the best of the best of the best of the whatever it is that you got. You dig what I'm talking about?
Let's say you weren't, and you were just in a position to pick through everything, though.
Oof.
right?
Yeah.
Ain't like that
Isn't
nigga.
isn't
Yeah,
that better?
Bitch,
Yeah,
whatever
when they,
overseas, that nigga
Is that
dog
better
shit.
though? Like if I get to pick through everything,
yeah.
isn't that better?
Let me tell
That's
you.
way
Yes.
better,
Yes.
in my opinion.
What do the kids say now? Story time. I'm gonna tell you why I got into breeding, and it wasn't to sell dogs and none of that. It was to be able to pick through. And we back in the day, we bought a dog that was supposed to be this and that, and we paid some good money for the dog, and the dog wasn't that or this. So after that, I was like, you know what? I got a yard full of great dogs. Why don't I just start putting them together, breeding them, figuring it out? And that's how I learned, trial and error.
Yeah, man.
You know, but it's because I was able to pick through them. You know what I'm saying? Keep them and learn what I was doing with them, learning my stock. Okay, I see what this was missing from this breeding. Okay, I see what this added in this breeding. You know what I'm saying? And once you learn that and you learn your stock, it's better than going to buy somebody because you really, if you don't trust the person or know the person to trust them, you don't know what they selling. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you always got to go to a reputable dog man. But even though it happened to me from a reputable dog man, and that's what created the Borderland breeding program. So did I really lose out? Yeah, I guess you could say, but if not, I'll probably still just be going, let me buy that dog from you. You know what I mean?
Well, I think the key of life is practice.
Right.
You're gonna talk about
practice is where you get your experience from, bro.
Exactly.
you dig what I'm talking about? It ain't a win all the time in glorious fashion sense.
Oh no.
About sometimes the win comes in waiting. Sometimes the win come with patience. Sometimes
the win come from learning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Sometimes the win comes from losing.
Right.
You dig what I'm talking about?
I was
Because
finna say that too.
you know,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, this shit'll break your fucking heart.
Oh man.
Shit'll break
But
your
it also build it up too. You feel
Right.
me?
to a
Yeah,
man.
break
What
it
is
and
that?
then it'll
Steel
build
sharpen
it.
steel?
Turn you to a man.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Good question, Book. Buck just popped in, asked the question, and bounced.
Hell yeah.
God damn. I'm smoking on this motherfucking Kobe. This shit is crazy. Shout out to the old school Kobe. I got some of this Kobe mixed with this German chocolate cheesecake. This shit punching like Larry Holmes, nigga.
That sound like that's fire.
Yeah. Couple more months.
The old school Mambas, the Kobe Bryants.
Yeah.
Right. But that German chocolate cheesecake that won. Shout out to my nigga Potato Farms. He created that shit.
Nice.
Yeah, that shit great. Yeah, man.
Shit, man, I'm about to get back here and feed these dogs right quick, man.
Yeah, I'm about to go wash this work day off of me.
I feel you on that. I still got to do that too. Shit.
I ain't good cook today, fellas. I was listening up. I was speeding trying to get here.
We
so
at
I
that
could
3
call.
hours, man. We at that 3 hours. Man,
3
appreciate
hours.
everybody, man.
You know what it is.
Man.
Man, love.
Hell yeah, man. Appreciate y'all having me on today with y'all.
Say your shit. I'm gonna end it with the commercial. Say your shit, y'all.
Hey, yo, shout out to your boy Bruce. Shout out to all the chat people. You know what it is. I'll holler at y'all probably tomorrow. Pull up.
Hell yeah, man. Hit me up. Game Dog Talk on IG. All one word. Tap in and get some of that merch, man. Man,
I'm gonna check it out right now.
bet.
Yeah, shit. You dig what I'm talking about? Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all can tap at me at Cosmon Cal TV. You can get at me at Tales from the Swamp. Come over here and come swamping. Y'all go sub, like, share to Tales from the Swamp. Tales with a Z. Tales from the Swamp. Go. You know what I mean? We got something over there that you like. And you dig one time. We just swamping and dog talking, capping. And and hit that IG. Holla at your boy at Detroit Bud Tour. You dig what I'm talking about? Come through. You dig what I'm talking about? Holla at your boy. You dig what I'm saying? When you hit the city. You dig what I'm talking about? When you hit the city, come on down to the VIP lounge.
Already.
You dig what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
My nigga Buck City, man. Hey, Buck.
Yo.
Cracking is cracking, cuz.
Yeah.
Ooh, bacon
see.
wrapped chicken is cracking. Boy.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna eat. I'm looking around. I don't feel like driving no more. I swear.
You said fuck all that, huh?
Yeah, I'm walking up the street. I'm looking for somewhere. What is Perkins restaurant? Man.
I gave the meat up, Buck. I don't even eat meat no more, cuz.
Oh man.
You said what?
I don't even eat meat no more.
Not even chicken?
It's been 6 years. 6 years. Like the first year I went to pescatarian, I just ate like fish and seafood and just turned up on the veggies. But after that shit just played out and I just didn't want it no more. So I ain't ate no meat about 5-6 years.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. When my babies is gone, I'll do some shit like that.
Yeah. I had to. You dig what I'm talking about? I feel so much better. You dig what I'm talking about? I feel way better. I lost a lot of weight instantly.
Yeah.
I ain't even working out and I'm still strong like bull.
Well, they say we ain't supposed to eat meat. We wasn't made for it. That's
No, man, that shit poison today, man. That shit they be 3D printing the meat.
Yeah.
With GMOs and feeding it steroid, man, all that shit poison.
Yeah.
Talking about, and then once you eat that blood, you dig what I'm talking about, you take on them characteristics. Man gonna figure and find out the whole cause of war is his diet.
Yeah.
All the wars in the world, you dig what I'm talking about, could have been averted. I mean, other than those religious wars, you know, they be killing a whole nother type of. But war, in a sense, is caused by man's diet. Shit, you take the place of an animal, you know. Shit, you eat the blood and all that shit. You gonna act like one. You dig what I'm talking about? You gotta take the place in nature. Shit, that's how it's working. Everything is reciprocal. And our ancestors always told us, old schoolers, whoever, everybody told us, you are what you eat.
Right.
So, nigga, we men. You dig what I'm talking about? Eventually, we got to live to our highest ideal of self. And once you get to that point, it ain't even about what nobody talking about. And then guess what? Shit'll just start running smoother for you. Right? And then this the dope part. Whatever you get into to do some good for yourself, turn around and do that shit for somebody else. That's the dope part.
Pay it forward.
What? Man, that shit keep coming back so many motherfucking times. Hey, listen, it's its own reward already. Yeah. Because you feel good when I know I did the best I could and a good product came out of there and then I gave Borderland one.
Yeah.
Why? Because Borderland gonna do right by you.
You already know. That's what's up.
See what I'm saying? So, hell yeah. Forward. You dig what I'm talking about? It's something to be proud in. You dig what I'm talking about? It's something to be proud in. You know, but you dig what I'm saying? That take time and that take work.
Yeah.
You know? But we gonna be all right, cuz. We gonna be all right. Game changing, though. The game changing.
Oh, it's good. Hopefully we can make it. We can direct it.
Yeah, we just got.
Traffic.
I say take it over. Just
Just put it in the pocket.
bro, and go. Yeah, I say go under the seat.
Yeah.
Nigga, take that motherfucker to Jupiter somewhere.
Yeah.
These folks ain't gonna leave the goddamn bulldog alone.
Yeah.
And then listen, remember, our dog is aboriginal to America. They try to say, right, it's just it's from over there in them Irish and English, and white people had to bring us dogs too. No. Man, we got literal crafted children's toys, Olmec toys, 4,000 years old, of pit bulls in America, right here. You did what I'm talking about? Literal Olmec toys.
Yeah.
This 2000 BC. What are you talking about? It's a pit bull.
Yep.
And it's a child's toy with wheels on it. So we know they playing with it. So that means you seen a terrier dog with bat ears and patches.
Yeah.
Come on, what we talking about then? Then we got to get our shit together and get because this got to be one of the national dog animals.
And
who else would be the national animal of a nigga?
Yeah.
Yeah, an Indian of America, an indigenous, aboriginal person. He would have an American Pit Bull Terrier.
Right.
So we gotta protect the dog. We can protect the dog on that level, but we gotta get there.
100.
You see what I'm talking about? Because if you can protect the dog like they do Northern Canadian geese, huh? If you can make it American treasure like it really is, I think we be focusing at the game wrong. The game work both ways.
Hell yeah.
You dig what I'm talking about? The same litigation you could put on me, I could press on you.
Hell yeah.
The game gotta change.
And that's 100.
Yeah,
That's why the game room is here.
Game room.
Game room.
Game room. WEEN Milne. Salute, my brother.
Right.
You know, putting in that work.
I see I got my fans in the crowd. You dig what I'm talking about? Fall back, fellas. I sign y'all jersey. You know what I mean? When I get done. You dig what I'm saying? Talk about I'm autistic, nigga, whatever. I'm just you can call it whatever you want to, but I'm a dog man. Guess what that makes me build up? Loyalty and real shit. Fuck what you talking about, nigga. You on the YouTube. Nigga, you ain't even got no dogs. Fuck you. Fuck that.
Uh-oh. Do I need to ring the bell?
Man, these niggas don't want
dinner.
to get a dog, nigga. You dig what I'm talking about? Over at the house talking. Fuck up. Yeah, big. But anyways, man, it's been real. It's been fun. You dig what I'm saying? You dig what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir.
Nigga, I don't eat.
Sir.
I just told you, stupid. I don't eat beef.
Uh-oh.
Right? Cause my beef get chopped up. Your brains are good. Nigga, shut up. I don't eat beef. That's what's wrong with you carnivorous niggas.
Yeah.
Huh? Savage ass niggas. It is what I'm talking about.
Yes, sir. Hey, I dig it.
Anyways, man, done. These niggas curse. But
know.
I'm out of here, Buck, man. Salute, bro.
Oh yeah, man. Appreciate you for pulling up, man.
Word.
Yes. Game room, WEEN Milne. Salute, WEEN Milne. You know, it's all good, man. We all got to put our little bit in, you know. Maybe you might be the next show on APBT radio. You dig? And we can keep this thing rolling like a clock, you know. Everybody that pulled up, man, appreciate y'all. Go check out that merch over on that Game Dog Talk. You dig? Patty Mayonnaise got a little mail off a Psychopath, so you guys might want to tap in. There's one that's going to be available. We're probably not going to keep 2 mails. It's 2 mails in the litter. So you can get a discontinued Bread, Great, Bolio, Tombstone, iconic piece. You dig? Tap in. You know how to do that. See y'all on the next one. Peace.